All right, hello. And welcome everyone to the second session of Newtype Academy. I am, I guess, the host of the stream tonight at this point, RedMufflerMan. And tonight we're going to be focusing a lot on a lot of basic movement stuff. Not really basic at this point. I suppose some intermediate movement, basically cleaning up a little bit of what we did last time and focusing on some of these smaller nuances of moving, staying safe, and applying specific types of movement in Maxi Boost On. And with me today, I have, starting with, I guess, Ace over here. You can introduce yourself and do all that stuff and whatnot.
Hello, I'm Ace Wasting Away Pilot. VootaloPilot. I will be helping RedMufflerMan communicate some of the more advanced movement techniques that we'll be covering today, how, when, and when not to use things like boost dash jumps, and how to better apply FUA steps.
And then we also have Dynamite.
Yo, what's going on? I'm Dynamite, and I'm trying my best.
And finally, Mr. Everyday Legend himself, if you would.
Hi, I'm Everyday Legend. I'm failing miserably, but I don't mind.
I mean, I am also failing miserably. People, also, I'm just going to say right now, for people in stream chat, I'm so sorry that I had to, restart the stream a couple of times there. It turns out that this laptop does not like 1080 resolution. So, had to scale that down a little bit because it was causing it to scream out in agony. So, I apologize about that in advance. But without further ado, I guess at this point we can get started. I'm going to try to keep an eye on chat here real quick. Alright. So.
I can't.
Oh. Hello, Ace?
Hello?
Okay, there you go. I didn't know what you said there. Did you say that you cannot or something? I was brain dead.
Oh, sorry, I think I had a small verbal tick there.
Okay. Well, without further ado, let's move on over. What up? Oh boy, I dropped a minute amount of frames there. Oh, this is gonna be great. Oh baby. Okay. So without further ado, hello. I'm actually in the camera. And I guess first up, we're going up against Lonely God and Blue Moonstar, I think. So we're going to get the Discord chat set up. So if you're in listening, we're going to drag you in somewhere. So where are we heading to, Ace, in the Discord?
Let's drag them into team comms, because I know those channels work if we drag people in.
Alright, let me find that. There we go.
Training channel 1 and 2 also works.
Gotcha.
But team comms will work as well, I believe.
Yeah. Alright.
Hello.
We are in.
We had the Lonely God, and...
I see Lonely God, and then... I don't know who Blue Moonstar would be in terms of their Discord.
Yeah, I lost their Infranator.
Infranator? Okay, thank you. So if you could kind of just drag them in, that would help me out a lot, because...
Yes.
Yeah, if you can manage the Discord, I'll be good.
Let me... Experiencing technical difficulties.
Oh, baby.
Alright. We're laddering people up as the Discord is too tall.
When the Discord is too tall.
I'm sorry, where? I'm looking for your partner, Infinite. Oh, there he is. Welcome.
Hello. If
Let's
either of you could, okay, I just need to lower Lonely God a bit.
Hang tight. I'm about to yoink people again.
Whoa, what?
I can make it in one yoink in this channel. I'm a scientist, but I work like a caveman.
Optimal Discord spacing. Let's go. Alright, so I guess now we should probably explain what we're going to be doing. But first, Infranator, hello. Can you say a word or two?
Yep. Hey.
Oh my good God. That person can call me back later. I'm in the middle of a thing. Okay.
That was an important call from Genshin Impact devs.
Oh my God. Oh no, it's ruined. Okay, so essentially the way this is going to work is we're going to be playing essentially a mirror match with you using your characters. And we are going to kind of see how you all play for the first match, and we're just going to play like a normal team match. Second match, we will split off into our own Discord call. So I would split off with, say, Blue Moonstar, and then Lonely God would split off with Ace. And then we kind of go over a few things that we might have noticed that you were doing with your suits to help you improve a little bit in terms of just either general movement or suit-specific movement or anything in particular that you feel you might be struggling with. And then for the third match, we will do another normal match. And from there, if we have any sort of closing comments, we'll give that, etc., etc. So how does that sound?
Sounds great.
All right, so without further ado, I am readying up. I guess
It's like we're good to go.
Looks like we're going.
Can't wait to get dunked on.
Have confidence.
Oh, I do.
No, don't worry, I'm a fraud phantom.
All right, I got follow up.
Looks like a... Nope, couldn't finish. Thank you. It's a good intercept.
Oh, damn. All right. All right.
It's a good catch.
Good punish. Oh, God. Okay. We had the same idea, but I was slightly faster. Let's go. All right. I hate AC with this suit sometimes. Okay. Oh! Ace, please. Ace, please.
What? Yeah. This is... I have to apologize. I have all of 10 minutes experience on Phantom. He definitely seems like a real tricky suit.
Okay, okay. Hi. Well, I have a few things I know I can bring up at the very least with Blue Moonstar, if that is your real name. Alright, so I guess from here, I'm gonna hop over into Team Comms 7.
Alright.
So, it's Infra? Yeah, Infra. Just follow me into 7. There we go. Okay. So I guess we can get queued up. And then, okay. So one thing I want to point out right off the bat is you were doing actually a really, really good job of making sure that you stayed healthy.
Okay.
Yeah, so you were doing a decent job there. But before I say anything else, what do you feel about the suit that you aren't quite taking enough advantage of per se? If you had anything that you would want
AC mainly, or punching landings,
AC,
especially you. Yeah.
All right, because I did notice, at least when I was looking, because the biggest thing I feel that this suit has is how familiar are you with the CSA?
A little bit.
Do
I
you
know
use
it's-
it regularly enough for fastfalls and stuff? Because there's a lot of movement tech that you can use with that.
I don't think I use it for fastballs very often. I just, usually just charge it up. And
Oh, okay. So here's the tech with CSA, and it's kind of disgusting. So with CSA, for instance, say like a bale or something's coming at you. You can be like, oh,
Right.
what the hell? And you can like do BC and then cancel that into CSA. And that
Right,
immediately
okay.
just dumpsters you back down to the ground. So if you have like a high elevation, and it also autocorrects your facing when you do BC. So you can do like behind the air BC, you'll immediately let go of CSA, and you're sent flying. And you can
Alright.
use that as a cheap way to get away from someone that's chasing you. Or to even just poke at someone from like a long distance. Because even if you go into green lock, obviously, because it's a cancel chain, it will continue to have tracking even if you shoot it in green lock. Because right there I went into green
Right.
lock with those shots, but they still
Right.
tracked and hit you. And then the other thing you can use with CSA is you can do melee into CSA to like basically cheat out some landings.
Okay. All right.
And then the other thing that I have to bring up, because I didn't get a good enough look at it, and oh man, I'm sorry about that, is how familiar are you with your sub into main fastball?
I can do it. I always get the 2 AB instead of the like that. Yeah.
Okay, so you're familiar enough with that. And then the only other thing that I can think of, I know this is a suit that I tend to like to hop with a lot more because I don't really have to go in a lot. So I know a lot of what we're going to be covering is like trying to stay closer to the ground, and you can definitely do that with this suit. And that's one thing I would try to build up into your muscle memory, is trying to hop a little bit less sometimes and just being content with just staying kind of close to the ground so that you can cycle through your boost faster.
Oh yeah.
So you can do something like 2 boost, fire a main, land, go about your business. And then, let's see, we have that. I'm trying to think of anything else that might be important to really bring up. Because those are really like the main things that we want to cover. And especially with like BC. Because if you're not using BC with CSA with this thing, you're actually missing out on what I feel is a huge part of this thing's kit. Like,
Okay.
BC CSA is like, that's your anti-bail tech. If bail is coming
Right.
at you, you can be all like, not like that, obviously.
Yeah.
But like, you can just be like, BC, cancel it with 5 CSA, and then you're just out of there. And if he manages to actually get close to you, you'll most likely duff him with CSA and get the knockdown. Yeah, like that.
Okay.
And then I'm trying to think of anything else other than just, because like I felt like you had like a really good fundamental understanding of, at the very least, just like staying the fuck back. The only other thing I can really think of is when you use your A plus B fastfall. When you do that, are you doing that to go into like greenlock, for instance? Because I know if you do sub into main and you do it from greenlock, and then if you do it in redlock and then back out into greenlock, then that will keep tracking. And that's a really good way that the suit can apply pressure, because you can apply from like right at the edge of greenlock.
Okay.
And like all of it will track. Because I did that, the second volley of all of that shit was all done in greenlock, and it all like tracked. It's kind of insane.
Alright, yeah, I haven't been doing it like that. Okay.
Yeah, that's like when I learned that that's actually the way I wanted to use the fastfall, it opened up an entirely just new way to play the suit for me.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, I'm back. Hello.
Yes.
I was about to move back in, but you've gone and done it all for me.
I thought you could, like, just force yourself into the limited room.
Oh, you're right. I can't do that, actually. Never mind. I'm a dummy. All right, and let's see. I'm trying to think of anything else I could tell you, but I can probably think of something else to bring up. Because the only other thing I wanted to bring up with GPO3 is how critical staying on angle is.
Right, yeah.
Because I noticed that there were a few times that you verniered, and that can always be spooky. But granted, even I vernier a lot of the time too, so that's, you know, pot calling the kettle black in that case. But, you know. Alright, Ace,
Yes.
you can't fuck this up this time. We gotta,
Okay.
we
I
gotta
know.
land on the dub. Our reputation as teachers is at stake here.
No, that just means we did our job so good in the pre-flight video.
Yeah.
Already. That's all this means.
Yo, I can't believe that this is the video where everyone learns that I'm a fraud.
I mean,
Oh god, what Gundam does Paimon pilot? Oh god, probably one of the Dragon Gundams. One of the Chinese Gundams.
it's a good punch.
Alright.
Just
Aw.
That's okay. I totally set up for that.
You're a genius.
I am.
Frick.
I have my moments.
Woo! Phantom, if you would please not. Sir, we're gonna have to speak to your manager.
I'm surprised that didn't down him.
Woo!
Guess what's up?
Ooh. Oh, and I
damn.
took both of our deaths.
It's okay, GPO3 never actually has to die. That's the rule of GPO3.
Damn. God, he hurts so much.
He does so much damage.
Oh shit.
Boosted the wrong way.
Okay, I'm trying to think here now. Okay, one thing I actually want to point out now to Phantom, just as like a general thing, because I was mostly
Yeah.
trying to pin down your buddy and then going to throw shots at you whenever I saw that you would like burn eared or weren't obviously looking at me. Is
Yeah.
you definitely want to, at least in this type of comp, definitely focus on getting your half burst. Because I noticed that you didn't burst until your second life.
Well, I bursted during my first, but I was
Was it the
mostly.
first?
Oh, yeah, no, never mind. Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to
you're,
say,
You're right.
I was
I
pretty
miscounted.
Yeah, because you would not bursted your first life in both of the games that we played, and I feel like that's kind of huge.
Yeah, the first one I should have because I was using E-burst
Even then,
because I can use the face radiation heat vent.
so I will say one thing, even if you're fronting with this suit, I actually think that E-burst isn't a bad idea because you have an activated mode. And it lets
Yeah.
you have more time to like be able to play with that because E-burst also gives you more defense. So if you end up accidentally getting hit during your mode, you're like, oh, I'm not immediately dead, and I can afford to burst at lower HP values because of it. So that way you can consistently get your half burst more. So even if
Yeah.
you're fronting with that suit, for some reason, if you end up fronting with it, E-burst wouldn't actually be a bad idea in both scenarios.
Yeah, I feel like he's pretty flexible on that, really.
Yeah, he's definitely really flexible on that. And then, let's see, I'm trying to think of GPO3 stuff, because, like, I didn't feel like you necessarily did anything, like, super wrong that I could, like, point out immediately from my perspective.
I feel like there were...
not knowing about the BC stuff at first. But what do you have to say, Ace? You would be better about this than I am right now, I think.
I think a lot of what drove the match there was some poor positioning between the team. So it was a little easier for us to exploit it in that round. Whereas in the first round, I know that I poorly positioned myself a couple of times. So that's how we ended up with that result then and what we have now, I think. And we'll probably see that more if as I go through all these for replay reviews.
All right, but overall though, like, I think if you could incorporate the CSA fast fall stuff, and honestly probably just a little more CSA just in general, because CSA with this suit is phenomenal, And it's one of those things where I will say at the very least, and I'm pretty sure you probably already do this, is just like, oh, am I out of ammo with main? I guess my main is now CSA for like the next 8 seconds or whatever the reload on main is. But other than that, I think just kind of messing around a little more with using AB into main to kind of poke from like maximum green lock distance, as well as utilizing CSA fast falls a little more, you will be able to, like, I think pressure a lot more effectively, even if you're like on the other side of the map, because that's one of the big strengths of GPO3, is because he can fake his red lock for so long that he can just keep poking nonstop.
Okay, yeah. All right, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. But do you all have any like questions or anything?
I did, but I forgot about it.
I'm so
Well,
sorry.
If you think about it later, you can ask one of us in Discord. So.
Yes.
All right.
No worries.
Thank you.
All right.
Of
Cool.
course. We have next different C and C. DM 7650 and Mr. Black Pants. Space McManly.
Space McManly is such a good name. Oh man.
Should we just go over now?
Yeah, you can all,
Oh, yeah.
head
Okay.
all back to the training room now. Thank you all so much.
Oh, I'm sorry, I cut him off. I was
You just-
eating.
You just murdered that man.
He's
You were just eating. Oh,
sorry.
nonstop.
Yo, got you. Sorry, guy. I can't. Space.
Oh man. You ever
Did,
just yeet one
uh,
of your best friends into
I know.
oblivion?
I think I've identified Mr. Pants.
Okay. Well,
hi.
meanwhile, I'm gonna switch over to Unicorn.
Space McManly.
That's me.
Good to meet you. Let
Hello.
me grab your partner, DM.
Alrighty.
All right. Huh. So,
Hello.
Space McManly, you use E-Burst Unicorn?
What?
You use E-Burst Unicorn?
I switch around,
Okay.
depending.
Do you want to take the Dark Hound on this, actually?
Oh, yeah, I can take the Dark One.
But if you have a suggestion for what I should be using, I would like.
I would
That would be nice.
recommend S-Burst, if only because of the way that Beam Magnums work. Because they do so much damage on hit, you can
Oh, yeah, that
literally
makes
just...
sense.
You're able to force out a lot of damage, and it's
okay.
really
Yeah, that
hard to
makes sense.
avoid. It also... It gives Unicorn mode a lot more teeth, essentially. It makes it so that you can actually push offensively with Unicorn mode,
Okay.
rather than just having to hold the neutral.
I am better at hitting my shots in unicorn mode, anyways. So.
Mhm.
Did Bandai delete Unicorn from my game?
No, dipshit. It came free with your fucking Gundam.
Oh god, I love that so much. I can't tell you. No, I legit can't find Unicorn
Oh
right
my
now.
god!
Oh
no.
My
Oh,
series.
oh, I found it. I did. I couldn't find the series logo.
Oh my god.
I don't
Oh my
actually
god.
read it. I just use pretty pictures to sort of tell me what I'm looking
Oh my
at.
god.
This is. I swear, I'm a biochemist. Okay.
Oh my god. But he was a brilliant scientist.
To be fair, chemistry is really just trying to understand what some weird pictures look like.
Oh god.
Mhm.
And then, well, I guess I am yeeting in. And then also, what was that? DM?
Yep.
Yeah, you're using F-Burst Darkhound?
Yeah, I wasn't sure if I should go E or F, but I didn't think S really suited its playstyle.
S is garbage with this thing.
Yeah.
You can't really use S because it's a machine gun main. So what I would recommend is probably using E, especially if you're in a 3K comp.
Okay, if I'm in a 3K comp, okay. I'm
Like
gonna
if-
try doing that because I've only ever used it with F.
No, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's less of a, oh, you better switch your burst, but more of just like kind of a suggestion of like what I do as well as what I see a lot of other players do a lot of the time. Because
Oh, yeah, yeah,
gets
for
a
sure.
lot of utility. 2.5Ks in general get a lot of utility out of E-Burst. Because the way it works is that when you respawn after your 3K dies and you're overcosted, you only have like 100-something health. Like, you die in one hit from a lot of things. So E-Burst lets you be able to consistently half-burst on your first life, And then if you come in on your second life, you still have the insurance of being able to burst out of a combo that could kill you.
Oh, that's true. I didn't think of that.
That makes a lot of sense.
And that's why most 2.5Ks will use E-Burst rather than using F or S, with like the exception of a few things. But I feel like if you're playing a 2.5K, 9 times out of 10, you're probably going to be going E-Burst. And also, Darkhound doesn't really need the extra speed from F-Burst, because he still gets speed from E-Burst, and he already moves like a... regularly, he already moves like a 3K, but then in Burst, he moves like a 3.2K.
Alright.
Hell
Let's
yeah.
go ahead and start with the first match. We'll just be playing it regularly.
Okay.
I think we're good to go, too.
Let's do this.
Hell yeah.
Alrighty.
Oh my god, we need to tell him to swap it to side 7.
Oh my god, I forgot to tell him.
Uh-oh.
Destroyed.
Oh, man.
Destroyed. It's okay, we got this.
Gonna get caught in a corner. It's gonna happen.
Look, man, we're gonna get in the fight pit.
No, let's not get in the fight pit.
Hello, it's me, Darkhound. Hello, I'm not here anymore.
You sound like a Muppet.
It's kind of my brand.
Nice. I like that.
Oh, shoot.
I like Muppets.
Oh! Oh! That conversion? Nice.
Oh.
Man, I can't land any of my shots.
Good follow-up, though.
I didn't sidestep in time. That was my bad.
Ooh, thank you.
Alright.
Oh, I have to be careful about that. Uh-oh.
That was unexpected.
Alright,
man.
there we go. Yeah.
Aw,
in that
damn.
last instance, you probably would have wanted to have landed a while ago, but when I noticed that you kept going and then verniered, I'm just like, oh, that's bad.
I saw a good position to shoot from, so I just took it, really.
Yeah.
So do we back out or do we go back in?
Let's back out.
I'm backing out
Okay.
every time just in case.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. That's safe.
Alright, it looks like we're clear to go back into, and we can
Okay.
split up.
Alright, so I'm gonna go into Team
Alrighty.
Comp 7. DM, follow me
Yep.
into there. Alright.
All right, here
So,
we go.
The first thing that I want to bring up immediately, and this is an issue that I kind of still have with Darkhound as well. I felt like you were moving up a lot.
That is actually a bad habit that carried over from Gundam Versus, and I still haven't corrected it for Maxi Boost. So that one's gonna take a while for me to fix. So I'm happy for any.
I completely understand. Yeah. The other thing is, I want to question you about this for your movement. Most of the time, I'm going to tell people with Darkhound, with a lot of suits, the closer you get, usually, the tighter you want to stay at the ground. Staying tight to the ground is really good, because it's like, oh, if I do 1 boost dash or 2 boost dash, notice how much faster you cycle your boost. You're just constantly on the move. And you're able to make sure that you always have a full boost bar. But Darkhound, because he's an MG suit, tends to gravitate towards hopping a lot more than other suits. And so the first thing I'd like to ask is, are you doing boost hop DI?
I want to say yes.
So every
But-
time you're boost hopping, are you immediately also holding the direction in which you boost hop? So it's, in other words, boosting and then hopping while not holding a direction, and then once you're in the hop, holding the direction that you're traveling. If you're not doing that, look at how much extra distance that gets you.
I never noticed that. Holy crap.
Here's the thing, in Gundam Versus, it was there, but it was not a huge deal. Like, it was a big deal to a point, but the movement that you got from it was somewhat hard to notice. In this game, it is crazy. if you are not doing it, you are not moving right.
Yeah, that makes... I feel a huge difference now.
Like, Darkhound in particular, because his normal movement speed is already so high, gets a lot from that. And now the other thing I want to ask is, how are you using your fastballs and stuff?
I actually have been experimenting with that a little bit, but I'm still kind of noobish at it. So what I do is I pop it and then drop and then hold the button to drop down, because that's how I figured out how it works. But I've never tried incorporating movement into it.
Okay, so I feel like a good way that I tend to incorporate movement into it is, well, one thing, the assist can be used to get yourself into a position to take an aggressive landing. So, for instance, if you're chasing someone down with Darkhound, and that's the big thing with Darkhound, is you're usually chasing people, but you're usually almost never trying explicitly to, like, hit them a lot of the time. You're more or less trying to just be close to them, and then when you notice they've done something that you can punish them explicitly for, you go in, you punish them, and you get out. But if you want to say you notice that someone's verniered or someone's done like a lot of boost dashes and you want to get in close and take boost advantage, you can do 1 or 2 boosts or a boost hop towards someone to get close. And then immediately sub into main. And that's going to let you take boost advantage super fast because no matter what way you're facing, your assist is always going to auto face you. And then the other thing is, in general, your assist is also really good for getting downs. So, say, for example, actually, before I even cover that, the assist is also really good at, like, self-defense. So you can literally boost away from someone, like, diagonally, or you can do a step back if you're, like, in the air, for instance. Say you're boost hopping, and someone's coming toward you. Say Bale is swoosing toward you or whatever. You can be like, oh, no. Back step, assist into main, and that will a lot of the time get you out of situations like that.
Okay.
And I guess
I've always tried to use it for damage. I never thought to use it for self-defense for some reason.
It's very, very, very good for self-defense. And then my other question now is, how much are you using CSA? Just out of curiosity.
Usually that depends on the match. I try to use it as much as possible, but I've been told to use my machine gun more. So I'm trying to use my machine gun a little more than CSA, because I don't really know, like, when is, like, a good time to have it charged and ready versus, you know, when machine gun is more preferred.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So one thing that I think I can say that will help you out tremendously in terms of when to use it is basically just judge the situation and be like, am I in green lock? Am I, like, right at the edge of red lock? And if you are, that's, like, the good time to be charging CSA, because that's free ammo, and if you can just chuck it right at the edge of red lock, the tracking on it is phenomenal. So you can tag a lot of people that aren't moving quite right, and then you can get either a free down, or you can let your partner get a free down, or you're at the very least, even if you don't confirm off the CSA, are doing a little bit of damage and taking them out of the game for a little bit. So, like, honestly, if you're wanting to try to slow yourself down, I feel like using CSA a little more will get you more in the habit of staying kind of close to your partner and looking at positioning.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like the biggest thing, the biggest takeaway from what we talked about, I think, was boost hop DI. Because Darkhound feels like shit if you don't boost hop DI.
Yeah, I did notice that in the 3 or 4 matches that I played with Spacey. Like, my movement wasn't quite right, and I wasn't getting in fast enough to chase G-Self, and he was shooting me away.
You see, that'll explain it. If you're playing with people that are boost hop DIing and you aren't, it's like you're playing a different video game from them. It's so silly.
Yeah.
But that would be the main thing, and then using your assist, like, offensively, you can use it to get fast falls and, like, steal landings close to people, or you can use it defensively by, like, backstepping or boosting diagonally and then just sub into main. So this suit can do literally almost anything, and the only real issue it has is getting downs. So there are going to be times where if you hit someone, you're just like, oh, I'm not downing them. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
But okay, I'm done with my ramble. I'm apologizing that went a little over what it should have been.
You're fine.
Oh wait, that was just the second game.
That was just the second game. Oh, you're right. I don't
Yeah.
need to switch on cord
Yeah,
yet.
you switched to red frame, and I'm like, wait, what?
I'm 2 steps ahead of myself.
You're going in too hard.
I am. Oh my god, I lost unicorn again.
Oh my god.
Okay, I found it.
No.
Wow, I didn't know that we were going to be recreating the plot of Gundam Unicorn
Yeah, I
in this
don't-
stream.
I don't know what's over there.
Oh my god.
Okay.
What is this madness?
So when do I start switching sides?
Yeah, Boost Up
something.
DI has a
Something
lot of
over.
movement, Dark Monk. It is actually a game changer. Ore?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Ore? Ore?
Audit.
Ore? Nani the fuck? Why did I get kicked?
Huh.
What?
That's bizarre.
You didn't get the penalty, did you?
Hang on, we're about to find out.
3-day penalty.
Oh, a
I don't know
ton
if
of
this-
people got ejected.
Good
Oh
lord.
my gosh.
Did they really?
Oh, I'm still in.
Oh, yeah, I'm still here.
Yeah, okay, never mind. It said 11. I was the only. Never mind, I'm alive.
Oh, you are.
His
alive.
world crumbled before his very eyes.
Alright, I think we're good to hop in. We have to
No,
hurry.
there's a couple people in.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, we lost it.
Saucy
Okay.
microphone FG. I think it's done.
No! Damn it! I didn't see it!
There's a glitch in the system.
Oh no.
It's okay. It's okay. Just kill us.
I was gonna say, I don't know if this ever happens for anybody else, but do you find that sometimes when you play with someone in yellow or green connection that you disconnect from them more often than some people who are in like orange or red? Because for some reason that seems to happen to me.
It really depends. And also, Rater, no, I've not rebranded. Newtype Academy is also something that I do, and it was basically my turn to be the main instructor this time. So do not worry. I'm still doing my own thing. It's just, you know.
Oh yeah, that's right. I should check the stream. I want to see if you guys are kicking their ass.
Oh no. I'm just letting them bother me. I'm literally
Throwing.
I'm throwing so hard. Kshatriya, please kill me. I'm giving you the perfect opportunity in my life.
They misunderstand. They're being polite.
I thought for sure Kshatriya would go after Unicorn because of what he did to her in the anime,
Oh no.
the movie.
Okay, there we go. I'm gonna pull Discord back up. Cause there we go. Okay. So I'm not gonna hit continue. There we go. I feel bad because I just cock blocked that Kshatriya and them out of a game. Alright. So I think we're good.
Alright.
We're totally good.
No.
No, the Shinobis
no,
and
no,
I'm
no.
Dark's Monk is still
You're right. You're right. Okay. I'm happy I didn't hit no buttons.
in. Others be fighting a blue unit 1 and G self.
Oh no.
Oh G self. Oh.
Perfect pack.
Alright, well. Someone has to unsit over there because I'm too squared. I'm Dark Monk. If you're in chat right now, unsit for like just a second. Oh, Shinobi unsit.
Oh.
Yeah, there we
Oh,
go.
here,
Oh.
good. Go.
Go!
God, I can't wait for that update where we can just have the room host
Oh,
tell
that's
who
so
to play who.
That's such a nice looking quality of life change.
Wait,
is
wait,
the
that's
best.
gonna be a change?
We're going to get
Yes.
that. God,
my.
I can't
And
wait for
spectator
that.
mode.
I
was
know
like,
we're getting
this can't
spectator.
go good enough.
Okay, finally. Side 7. Oh, how I missed you.
It's been too long. I don't like your formation. I'm just gonna say that right now. Okay, you're tightening up.
Or
I
are you talking
died.
to me?
Uh-oh.
I was talking to them.
Yeah, that was my fault.
oh.
Oop. I moved up a little bit. I'm gonna calm down.
Oh man.
Oh, that was nice. I'm nice. All according to Keikaku.
Wow.
Oh, I messed up. There we go.
Okay, that was your boomerang.
Oh, it was.
Oh man. My shift back to unicorn was.
Yeah, it was a little unfortunate.
Uh-oh.
Yo, that was a good evade.
Oh.
Good recovery from the Vernier shot. I moved up. What am I doing? Oh no.
What are you doing?
I have my hat thing.
Oh,
And you know what? It saved my life.
good job. E-burst, guys.
It's okay. We got this. I have 130 health. I'm Darkhound.
All I need to do is land 2 shots. Come on.
2 shots? What are those?
I'll survive. I'll survive long enough for you to get those 2 shots while being a pest.
I don't think I'm going to chase Darkhound.
Oh man.
I think that's a mistake.
I just have to hit.
I don't think
I'm
I'm
not
going to chase Darkhound. I think that's a mistake.
Come on. Yeah, no, I couldn't hit him. I tried.
Legit, Darkhound is the type of character where if he does... So the thing with Darkhound is he doesn't have to get hit if he doesn't want to get hit.
How did I hit Darkhound?
The whole reason people hit me was that I was being dumb and I tried to capitalize on things that weren't there. But this suit is fucked. For lack of a better word.
I may have spent a little too much time practicing my evading rather than being offensive, and for that I apologize.
It's all good.
Alright.
Overall, I noticed a bit better on your movement, though. It was definitely a lot harder to tag you. Even when you did mess up and shoot, like, off angle or something, you recovered really well. I think that alone already showed a decent amount of improvement.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did feel it.
I just have one little thing to say towards unicorn usage. Like, you can abuse step assist main, both in NTD and in unicorn mode, because that gives you a lot of momentum.
Yeah,
there's I don't use my assists enough.
There was one thing, in fact, would you care if I pulled this up on stream real quick, just to kind of show that?
Go ahead.
Okay, I'm going to swap over to Unicorn and just kind of show that in training mode real quick, because it's definitely
should I be watching the stream?
For like just a second, probably.
Okay, give me a moment to pull it up.
Hi. Because it is definitely, like, I feel one of the more optimal ways to really use the fastball, and it's the way I was also using it with Darkhound to a point. Although last game I barely used any Darkhound assist, because I did the bad thing, where it's like, oh, I was talking about CSA, and then I used CSA too much, and I'm like, oh, I really screwed the pooch on this one, Chief.
Alright, I'm checking the stream now.
Alright, so one of the ways that you can use Unicorn Fastfall is you can literally just do 2 boosts, 1 or 2 boosts, boost up to someone, and then step assist main. And then all of a sudden, you are directly next to them, and you are suddenly a problem they have to deal with.
Oh.
The assist turns you around too, so
yes,
you have
it's
no
auto-facing. So there's literally no risk of verniering. So it is a hugely powerful tool to just sneak a landing. Or also, another way I like to use it is defensively, you can backstep main. And if you do backstep main, a lot of the time if someone's like trying to melee you or something, the step will cut the tracking of the melee, make it whiff, and then they eat bullets. Like super hard. So if someone's chasing you, backstep main is very strong.
Okay.
And that's in both Unicorn and NTD mode, but obviously in NTD you have to use it a little bit differently. And then of course, you know, in NTD mode I'm always just like fucking this shit.
Alright.
But yeah, that basically covers everything I would want to talk about.
Pretty much. I mean, the last thing is that you can probably like rainbow step from the NTD Psycho Jack first too.
Yeah, definitely. Whenever you can, try to step from Newtype Fart.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna pull the next guys.
Yeah.
I love that.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Thank you for the tips.
It's all good. You all have a good.
I killed them.
Oh, they're dead? Oh.
They're dead. They're never coming back. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, stream.
Something, no Hana. Suddenly there's a dead org on screen.
Yeah. Hiyori's Discord name. Fuck.
Alright, so this one... Oh god, okay, do I go F91 or red frame?
I'll take red frame. I'm fraud in either of them.
I'm also a little fraud, but I can make this work. I played
Who-
enough
who are
F91
you?
in Gundam Versus.
Who are you least fraud at?
I've never touched the 2K red frame, and I've touched F91 in Gundam Versus.
Okay. I've
Oh wow.
Hang on. We're getting some refreshers from Vanilla here. We're digging up some dark history.
The
Oh,
Alright, but let me pop into OBS and Discord, make sure everyone's leveled on their audio properly. Also, hello, Genki and Neta.
What's up?
Hello.
Alright, lower y'all just ever so slightly, and boom. Okay, we're good to go. Yeah, it looks like we're good to go.
We're good to jump into.
And so, just to explain, first match is going to be a normal match. Second match, we're going to break down either some suit-specific stuff or like movement-specific things that we noticed. And then third match will be a regular match again.
Okay.
Groovy.
Alright, let's see what I have. Oh, okay. This looks like vanilla.
So obviously you're fronting.
I'm doing what now?
Well,
No, I'm
obviously
just-
you're fronting. Oh no, my meeps!
Good job. We're getting into Tie Man here.
Oh no.
Nanto!
Oh, this is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt. Oh, nope. Close.
Ah, there's the Vernier there. Okay.
Oh boy. Oh.
I almost non-toed.
We all do. Ow.
Good job. Oh god.
Oh, hello, friend.
Ow. Ow.
Goodbye, friend.
Ow. Ow. Wee. Oh.
Oh, I fucked it up.
Ow.
Oh shit. I cannot believe that kill.
Sorry.
Oh lord. Alright. Go
Yeah.
Ooh. That was scary.
I was
Getting
actually surprised they changed Red Frame's manual vernier on his main.
Okay. So I can say that one, that was rough.
Ooh.
Not even for you guys, that was just rough for me. Holy shit.
I do see things that on Red Frame that I'd rather
Alright, but let's
Like
looks like
habits
we can
I'd
hop
rather
back in
have.
real quick though. So this is
Yeah.
the one we're gonna break apart. I will break apart with F91. So F91, meet me up in Team Com 7.
Okay.
What? Holy shit, okay. Suddenly Discord decided to poop itself. Alright, so let me see here. I did notice a few things that I definitely wanted to bring to attention.
Okay.
But first things first, where do you yourself feel uncomfortable in terms of like movement and stuff?
I just burned through all of my boosts.
Okay.
Way too fast.
Alright, so come meet me on the left side of the map. Over here.
Okay.
We're gonna be big chillin'. Or over here where I am. What? Mr. F91. There we go. Okay. So, one thing I did notice is that you're using a lot of your boost, and you are also verniering a lot. So I'm assuming a lot of the time your whole shtick is that you're just kind of boost hopping around, and then all of a sudden you start shooting, but then you don't stop. And then you end up, just like you said, you end up in a situation where you end up running through all your boost by either trying to like melee people or like, does this number look familiar? Where you just like constantly are just like BD canceling into a beam rifle, like just constant Zundas.
Right.
So one thing I can tell you off the bat, that if you're chasing or even just running around, especially as a 2K, this is a rule that's, I feel, remains true for a lot of suits, but for 2Ks in particular, it's really important. After your second boost dash, you pretty much have to be prepared to be punished for whatever it is that you're about to do.
Okay.
So after your first 2 boost dashes are free. They're complimentary. Everything past that, try to like kind of think about what type of position you would like to be in. And a big thing that you can use to get around that isn't even just like an F91 specific thing. It's more along the lines of just the way neutral works in general. Is if you stay really close to the ground, you land faster and you cycle through your boost faster. So if you want to stay active while also constantly staying moving, 1 to 2 boost dash at a time, land, 1 to 2 boost dash at a time, land, and you will notice that you're cycling through your movement a lot faster, and you don't have to worry as much about like verniering or getting hit or anything, because you're just focusing solely on your movement in that case.
Okay.
And then, how familiar are you with swiveling?
Not quite yet.
Okay, so the first thing I'm going to ask then, at the very least then, just to make sure that you're familiar with this, is when you boost hop, do you hold a direction after you're done with the boost hop?
Yes.
Okay, so you're getting the boost hop DI, so I don't need to explain that. So swiveling is if you're boost hopping around, and it's less of an issue usually with F91. So I guess the 2 things that I would probably want to explain is, like, say you're in a boost hop, it is legitimately worth using the extra boost to swivel around to correct your facing than it is to vernier shot and potentially getting punished for that, like, super hard. And so a lot of the time, like, it's like, oh no, I've boost hopped. Like, that's honestly worth doing. If it means just, like, if you really need to get that hit. But if it isn't, then, like, a lot of the time just saying, and then just kind of, like, Fua stepping away from someone and just boost hop DI to make sure that you don't get hit is, like, also a really good thing. To just, like, basically, if your back's away, a lot of the time it's usually not worth fighting back. It's usually better to just try to run away. And then, last thing I would have to ask, how familiar are you with swerving?
Not quite.
Okay, so with swerving, you're basically, so you know how when you boost like horizontally, like the left or the right, you're always moving a little bit closer, like every time you do it, just slightly. Like you're basically always moving inward.
Right.
And so essentially, if you boost on like a numpad, start at 3 and then go up to 7 with a boost, and you're able to kind of keep that horizontal movement while keeping up that spacing. It's like a little bit of a weird thing, and I don't expect you to keep it up and to start doing it immediately, but it is definitely one thing to keep it. I accidentally hit yes. It's fine. They probably hit no. But yeah, okay. But that's like one thing that you can do to kind of keep in mind for like keeping spacing and keeping facing. Because I feel like the biggest thing that I saw in the game that we played in that first match was using up too much of your boost and then fucking up your facing.
Okay.
And that's like the 2 big things that I would try to like really work with. And are we good to go in? It looks like we are.
Yeah.
All right, let's do this.
All right.
And then this third game, we're going to be just like playing like normal again.
Mhm.
Hopefully this time I don't screw the pooch with Ace.
That's
It's
okay.
okay, I'm about to become the greatest F91 pilot on the planet.
That's
That's the goal.
We're all learning here.
All right.
Ow. Ooh.
The president
Interesting.
is in. Oh!
But it does nothing because I hit both of you.
Nice.
So that's actually a good save.
Alright.
I actually managed to
Goodbye,
get that
Moops.
kill.
I've lost.
Oh. Oh,
Have
Not
we
me.
lost?
Sorry.
I don't know.
Nah, this is still winnable.
It's lost. I've seen
No,
these
I'm
games.
just. Oh, that hit. Okay. I take it. Ow, ow. No.
Nanto!
I take it back.
No. Leave it. No. Please. Leave poor F91 alone. I said, leave him alone.
It's alright.
Ouch.
You said to leave F91 alone, my man.
Ow.
Ace. What
I-
happened?
Well, I threw a big sword.
Oh my
And-
god.
I thought it was going to slice sideways.
He has direction inputs.
Okay,
And
okay.
it's thing as fuck. And it's really thing.
Well, let's see. I noticed that you, but F91, I noticed that you were trying a little more to stick a little closer to the ground. But I know, but obviously there were still some things that you were working on with like your boost hops. I saw a lot of out of angle shots, and there were definitely moments where you probably could have afforded to overextend a little less.
Right. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
those,
Yeah.
but like nothing like too major that I would be able to notice just from the bit of knowledge that I have with F91, other than like you could potentially afford maybe to CSA a little more, or like even when you pop meeps, you can be willing to kind of chill back a little bit
Okay.
and just sort of shoot at people. Because like honestly, his sub feels pretty good in meeps.
Yeah.
It's like more like you'll activate meat to like kind of like a zero system, less so than to attack someone directly or make a big push. You're really just using it to guard a landing that may have been questionable. The zero system on Wing Zero, well, Wing Zero is really strong in the front, so he can use it a little more aggressively than F91 could use meeps.
Ooh.
So that's kind of where the difference lies between F91 and Wing Zero, I think.
Gotcha.
And then if I were to say anything more about Red Frame, you play Red Frame, I think, fairly well. I mean, if anything, I think it's just like min-maxing like your engagement choices, which you seem to be improving on already, I think. And probably just like making more wise commitment decisions. If because I think you wrote to us that you said you were getting hit before you could like get into range of people to hit them. Was that right, Neta? You had written in that you said that you had trouble like getting into range to hit people, but you were getting hit before you could actually close the distance.
Yeah.
I think it may just be like not picking the right landings to punish. Is a simple matter of that, and that'll really just come from watching the replays where you lost, I think. So I think like just seeing more gameplay for that is how you'll maximize your advantage on Red Frame there. And if that's about it, then I think and your gap closer on AC. If that's about it though, if you have any other questions, you can ask us in Discord and we're going to pull the next group.
Okay.
Cool. Thanks.
All right.
Thank you.
Take it
No
easy,
luck.
my
Good
dudes.
luck.
It's been fun.
Yeah,
Good luck,
absolutely.
guys.
GG's.
GG's, my dudes.
We have
It is One-Eyed Dragon and Krieg.
Krieg-tastic. Found Krieg. Hello, Krieg.
Hello.
And One-Eyed Dragon is Be Mellow. Be Mellow, Be Mellow. Here we go. Hello. Hello, Dragon.
Hello.
Just join the Discord.
okay.
Good stuff, Raider. Alright.
Where is Barbatos?
Okay, so you are going Barbatos then. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Alright, because I saw you picked Red Frame last time, and I'm like, I guess I'm going Barbatos?
Nah.
Okay, because I'm familiar with Red Frame Kai, so I can do that.
Good. I know nothing about Red Friend Kai.
He is my boy. This is
only-
definitely one of the subs that I really like to use a lot. But hello everyone. So
Hello.
I've explained this before, but I might as well explain it again just in case. So the way it's gonna work is first match, it's going to be a normal match with just like the way you would play it at any point. We may point out something here or there, but
Okay.
just, you know, play it like you all normally would. Second match, we are going to separate into 1v1s and kind of just sort of talk about ways that you can use your toolkit a little better to, like, you know, be able to move around, not get hit, get in, do stuff, etc., etc. Just basically, like, advice that we best could give based on, like, what we've seen and what we would ask and whatnot. And then third match would be just another normal match where you try to incorporate some of the stuff that we talked about.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think we're clear to join.
All right.
All right. Let's
Let's
eat
go.
this yeast.
Let's obtain this grain, fellas.
Let's do it.
Ooh.
I'm gonna try not to die.
Oh god, that's actually the hardest part of this game is to not die. On the really
Rule number 1: don't get hit. Oh, that's a donk. Nice snipe. Ah, you two are a man of culture, I see. Oh my.
Nope. I'm red frame.
Ow. Well, I am also red frame.
Bacana. Okay. Okay.
Ow. Ow, ow.
Oof.
There we go.
All right.
Good game.
Good games? Okay, and I definitely have a few things I can talk about there, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Same.
I got some information, but without further ado.
I'll just before you split off, I'll just say that this is probably a good example of how better formation can help you win a team, and better choices are making pushes as a back suit like Barbatos.
Yes.
But yeah, go ahead.
All right. Well, I'm gonna hop into Team Com 7. So red frame, if you would follow me.
Gotcha.
All right. So, all right. So first things first, I'm definitely chalking a little bit of that up to mirror match weirdness.
Okay.
Because I know we had some situations where it definitely got a little weird, but I wouldn't say that was like the majority of it. I want to say the biggest thing was just I made it a point during that match to stick really, really close to my partner and just try to stay close to the ground so that I wasn't boost hopping a lot. Because I feel like with a lot of suits, but especially melee suits, you don't tend to get all that much from just boost hopping around normally, unlike with, say, a suit like GPO3 or Red Frame, where you're constantly shooting shit out. So being like in the air is really good because you're better. It lets you better set up your shots, because just shots from when you're fired in the air hit a little better.
Yeah.
But essentially, if you're like a melee suit or just getting close to people in general, and you have to like either fear melee or trying to threaten melee, just literally staying on the ground and cycling your boost faster is a good way of doing that. And like basically my whole point there was like at the very start, I decided that I wasn't going to rush in immediately, and I was going to see if we could just sort of like pick you all apart and get some information, get some pod shots in here and there, because Barbatos is a really good shooty suit. And so I essentially wanted to make myself a wall and keep formation to allow Barbatos to do more damage.
Okay.
And I feel like with a suit like Red Frame, as a front, which is not common, but it's a thing, you would basically just want to like make yourself into a wall and be all like, okay, I'm controlling this part of the screen. If you want to get to my back, you have to go through me. And that's like one good way to think about how you want to play a comp like that. And it's the same way with a lot of other 3K suits. Like, you do that with Bale, and you do that with like Epion, and like all the others. Have we sat yet? Is no one sitting? I'm confused. Oh, you need to sit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there we go. I was wondering what was going on there. Because I was like, what the heck? Is Ace not sit yet? But no. I'm a fraud.
My bad.
No, you're good. But now I can better explain stuff. So, just meet up with me. Over
Gotcha.
here. Follow me. Alright. So, I know that I don't actually use this tool enough, but I should because it's really good. And that's, I'm sure you already know about this, is just the AC movement off of your main. That shit is fucking incredible. It lets you set up so many shots, and you can use it to fake out, like, a lot of different stuff. And I would want to say that's just, like, the main movement tool for when you want to go the fuck in. It is incredible. But, what would you say, like, what would you say is your biggest weakness right now in terms of just, like, playing Red Frame Kai in general? Like, what do you feel stumps you the most?
I feel like I overextend way too much. Like, I'll get into a mindset of, like, if I'm not in the shit, I'll play back, I'll play carefully, but as soon as I actually get into a confrontation, my mind just goes blank, and I just try to, like, all of a sudden my boost gauge is just empty, and I'm like, oh, shit.
Okay, no, I get that, actually. I super get that. Okay, then a good habit that you could potentially get into is, it's a lot like this with X1, where essentially, and I just use that as my metric because it's the suit that I'm the most familiar with, is you can do something like main AC and then just back the fuck off. And, like, use that as a way to get them to overextend toward you. Like, be all like, I'm coming! Nah. And look at that. Because I did that, I get this free landing punch. Because I tried to go into your space, you caught on, you bit down on the bait, and then I was able to get away because Red Frame is able to move so fast with boost top DI. Which I'm assuming, do you know about boost top DI, by the way?
That I'm not too familiar with.
Okay, that would help you a lot, especially with this suit, because that was literally the only reason I got away from your attack just now, is when you're in the air, if you hold a direction while you're in the air, like the direction that you're traveling...
if you hold left, you'll move more to the left, but if you hold straight, you'll just fall straight. Okay, so it's like Smash.
Yeah, it's like Smash. It's actual DI. Like, if you are boost hopping, like, say you do your normal boost hop where you let go, and then once you've let go, you begin holding a direction. And you will go way further. So the boost hop would be boost and then hop while holding neutral. And then once the boost hop has completed, you hold the direction. And you'll go way further. Or just being in the air in general, just traveling, if you hold a direction, you just, you swoosh. You fucking swoosh. And it can let you get away from a lot of situations. So, like, if someone's, like, coming and meleeing at me, I can literally boost away and just boost hop away. And it just gets me out for free. And then the only other thing that I would really keep in mind is literally don't be afraid to just boost horizontally, like once or twice, fire a shot, and land. Because if you're trying to, because if they do anything to, like, Vernier or just overextend a lot, then a lot of the time you will just catch him for it.
Okay. All right.
But yeah, do you have any sort of like questions in particular, by the way? Because like that's a lot of the stuff that I feel would be good to cover.
Okay, so just going over it on my end, kind of use that tool to kind of bait them a little bit. Don't necessarily
You don't
give
have to commit
them
with it all the time, is the thing, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And like you can also do that with stuff like you can do like 6B and like use any melee like that, where you like 6B and then you foo a step out of it. And that'll
So you rainbow step out of it.
Yes, exactly. You can just rainbow step and like hop out of it. And you just be like, no, fuck it. I'm not actually going to fully commit. And honestly, doing stuff like that can really make people have to think about what you're doing. But then you mix that in with, okay, now I'm going to let that move rip. So if you mix in between letting it rip and faking it, you're going to find a lot more success, you're going to get hit a lot less, and you'll find yourselves getting hits you would not normally have been able to get.
Now, when you fake out of that, would it be a good idea to BC right after that if they come toward?
Oh,
I missed.
You missed. All right, would it be a good idea to BC out of that if they came toward you? Depends on how close they are, because BC has a decent amount of startup to it, but I don't think that that's a bad play.
Okay.
Yes, I do not think that's a bad play. Either that, or depending on how much they are trying to overextend, you can just keep boosting away from them, or like trying to make space, or just like shoot them for coming at you, or use a high priority melee or something. So like I think that all of those are valid answers, but it just depends on the situation.
Makes sense.
All right, and with that, I think we're good to go.
Yeah, looks like we're clear.
Okay,
Sounds
let's
good.
do this.
And this one's just a regular match, but we're trying to use what we just learned.
Yes.
Okay.
As best you can, yeah.
As best you can. You don't have to worry if you don't hit it off immediately, obviously. But
we're all here to learn.
Exactly. I mean, I just learned about F91, but holy shit.
I thought that AC would hit.
No, I'm nice. AC, I feel, is actually kind of a crappy defensive tool a lot of the time, just because it's a pressure with no armor. I'll also say you have better red frame combos than I do. Ah, you combo engineering, good stuff.
Well, thank you.
It was a good follow-up. Interesting. I didn't expect that to win.
That was a good trade.
Wow, that actually beat out my armor. Holy shit.
I was pressing a lot of buttons.
There were a lot of buttons being pressed on both sides.
Gonna air stall like my life depends on it.
Ooh. Oh.
Dunked the wrong red frame. This is when Annabelle neutral Barbatos, by the way.
Yeah, I think I see what you mean. And the block again.
Yeah.
Woo! Whew. Nice.
Oh, wait, did we kill them both at the same time? I guess so.
Oh, that's very close.
Woof.
All right. I will say there, though, I think at that point, you definitely went in a little too ham with the red frame.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
because a lot of fronting is knowing when you need to calm down and be like, I need to back off a bit.
I think
which is again normally what you wouldn't do with Red Frame Kai, because a lot of the time he is a surprise attack backsuit. But in that comp, you would definitely need to realize, and it's also if you're playing like 1.5, because you'd be swapping back and forth a bit, to realize my HP is here. I need to swap off and let a partner take the rest of their HP. And that mindset alone will win you games. And then the only other thing I'd bring up is always make sure that you half burst when you can. Half burst wins you games. Like, it is stupid how good of a mechanic half burst is.
Really is good.
Yeah, I never really thought about it like that.
It seemed like you guys managed your air time pretty well.
Yes.
Too. I didn't have much complaint on that. I think it would really just be like Red Frame Custom making a bad push and Barbatos being a close range support to a front. Like, just because he's that good at neutral, kind of like going in to support that, but it was really just a bad push all around. It was sort of like a difficult situation for Barbatos, I think. So I don't want to be too hard on Barbatos, really. But because I think he tried to do what I told him to do, is just to like support Red Frame Custom or whoever his front happens to be as best he can, rather than trying to make those openings. Rather, he's trying to just follow up, which sort of relates off what you said, where it's like, I'm going to let my partner like finish this combo for me.
Also, last thing I wanted to bring up though is on like a lighter note though, you definitely whenever you do get hits with this suit, you made it count, and I feel like that's really important.
Yeah.
Okay. Because that's like a big thing with Red Frame is whenever you do get a hit, because it's a bit of a difficulty for you to get in sometimes, you have to make those hits count and you have to do good damage.
Yeah, I know one thing I definitely need to start working on more is learning how to sidestep a lot more after doing the AC. Because I noticed when I was trying to do that, I would just get bonked. I was not sidestepping enough off of that.
Exactly. Like when you do the AC movement, you want to make sure that you are not being super linear with it, because the suit itself is very linear, but it's just he can get hits, and when he does get hits, it's gross.
Okay.
But like just mixing up your movement a little bit more and learning to play a little more patient would be the big things that I would work on, other than like the bit of the movement thing that I brought up with like DI and stuff, because I'm just going to bring home all day that sticking close to the ground and then boost hop DIing in general are two really important things that get overlooked by a lot of people. But with that, are there any other questions that you two might have?
So, just as a run back, just be a little bit more patient. With the AC, don't try to be so linear, try to sidestep more. And also with that AC, you don't always have to necessarily go unga bunga with it. You can just kind of back off and have them bait you, or you can try to bait them.
And you can try to bait them. Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. You take the linearity of the suit and you play that to your advantage.
Okay. That makes sense.
And so with Barbados, I should probably be... I'm like floating around. I'm not going for the big damage or anything. I'm just sort of there to make it more dangerous to interact with whatever other suit is on my team.
That's effectively what you're doing, and Barbados is really good at that. Like he just has a lot of tools to like intercept people coming at him, and finish take the sloppy seconds from whatever the front has.
Oh my God.
Makes sense.
So like I definitely love how his sub weapons feel. I'm just gonna like leave it at that. Those sub weapons feel so good.
They're very good.
Oh, all
the dash will catch a lot of people coming straight at you. The shot will catch follow-ups from your main or something like that. Your charge shot is just an extra thing to throw at people with like different timing to trick up their landings a little.
It is all fantastic. That suit is like an overall fantastic suit. It was A tier in arcade for a reason.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm gonna move us on to the next group of folks then.
All right.
All right. Well, thank you very much. Much appreciated.
See y'all later.
It's all good. Bye
bye. Next we have Microphonic and Saucy.
All right, I'm going to hop into training mode here real quick to kind of mess with full armor for just a little bit.
All right, Microphonic.
Okay. Okay, there we go. I'm remembering everything now.
Am I in? Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Yeah.
Yeah.
I will need to lower volume a little bit, like normal, because oh boy, Discord and
Sorry.
OBS are friends.
I lost Unicorn again. Okay, here it is.
Wait, Unicorn?
Well, Unicorn series.
Oh, okay. I was very confused.
Looking for Kshatriya.
All right, so gonna go through this again just in case. First match gonna be a normal match. We're gonna be playing it like you would play any other match in a net play setting. Second match is gonna be a review where we sort of talk about like some of the stuff that we were noticing, some of the stuff that you could be incorporating that you may or may not be incorporating, just a bunch of questions and whatnot. And then third match will be a normal match again, where we run through everything. You try to use what you've been told about, and then we potentially go over a little bit at the end, and then move on to the next people. And that's going to be essentially how it works. Yeah.
Great. Thanks.
Yeah.
All right. I think
So,
we're
ready up?
clear.
We
Yeah,
should be
it looks like we're clear.
Okay, I'll ready up then. Do you want to stay in this comm or go to a different comm?
We're going to be staying in this comm for the first one, and then
Yeah.
in the second one, we will be pairing off with one another. So I will end up taking Saucy Coach and I into Team Comm 7.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Ah.
Interrupted her. Fire in the hole!
Oh, I'm real low. Oh.
There goes Toon Barrier.
Oh god, it got like really weird. The connection there for a second felt like, but it's no big.
Oof, that was really good.
Ooh. How'd you get another Toon Barrier?
Because I half burst.
Damn.
Yeah. Okay. I have a few things I can definitely point out there, I think. But good stuff.
Ooh, thanks.
Yeah.
Man, that Kshatriya back fence was such good placement.
Yeah, it.
Yeah, he's very good at Kshatriya. I'm usually used to playing back, so playing front full armor is weird.
It is definitely a weird thing. I can definitely agree with you. But let's hop into 7 and see what's up. Whoa. All right. Okay, looks like we're good.
Yo.
Oh, we are not good to go. Hang on. Once you sit, we're good to go, I think.
Sit?
Yeah.
Like, you
as
want
in
me
like
to set?
ready up, essentially.
Oh, you want me to join?
Yes. Because it looks like we're good to go on that front, at least from our end.
Yeah, I just hit join. Hit X.
Okay, so I have a few things I think I can definitely point out, but the first thing to ask would be, what do you think is like the bigger weaknesses and stuff that you have as a player? What gives you trouble?
I tunnel in, and also I have a bit of difficulty with hitting people on the ground.
Okay.
I don't always.
Hello.
No.
What?
I have a feeling we'll just exit out of the game, and then someone will have DC'd.
No, that's looking like what's happening. Oh, Jesus Christ. Rip.
Rest in pepperonis.
That's what we call a mulligan, folks.
I like how we both had the same exact reaction.
What the fuck? Why did I get kicked? I hate this! Why? I have done nothing. I hate this game. I hate this game.
Usually, if I had to play up front, I might go Barbatos, like the second Barbatos.
Oh, is in like a Lupus?
Lupus or Rex.
Okay, I can say right now, Lupus in general, I think is actually not a super great front suit. Lupus Rex is a pretty good front suit, though. I will say that.
Usually Lupus Rex.
Lupus Rex is a very, very good front suit. Cool.
Should I hit go?
It looks like we're good on my end.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But
other than that, I don't have that many good front suits other than Unicorn Full Armor.
Okay.
Which goes from back to front.
Okay, there we go. We got it. So
yeah.
This is going to be less about like how you would front with full armor and more just like general movement that's going to help you, I feel, in general, just no matter your role. So let's go over here. Ooh, let them do the over here. Meet up with me 1v1 and we will talk and review. So
sure.
So the first thing I want to ask is, do you know what boost hop DI is?
DI? You mean like this?
No. What I'm talking about is when you do a boost hop, after you've done your boost hop, where it's like, you do a boost, you let go of a direction, and then you hit hop. After you've let go of a direction and hit hop, hold the direction you're traveling. You will go a lot further than if you didn't, essentially.
Let me see. Oh, holy shit.
Yeah, the actual amount of distance that you cover is insane.
Why?
It is just insane. You swoosh.
So you just do it once after you hit the pop?
No, you just hold the direction. Like, essentially, hit jump, and after you've hit jump, you go from neutral on the joystick to holding a direction.
Oh yeah, I can definitely see that.
And it's a huge jump in your movement. That alone is going to help you a lot in order to stay a little slower in terms of like you don't have to. You'll be able to go way farther without having to commit as much boost. In terms of suit-specific stuff, one of the big things that I noticed is you were doing AC correctly, which is you just kind of throw it out as a poke from like the edge of green lock, and then you just move on. I feel like with those missiles...
Which one's AC? The missiles? Yeah.
Yeah, just the missiles. You just dump and
You
forget.
do that at the edge, or if it's a melee suit coming at me, if I know it's a melee, I'm just like, you're going to come at me.
Yeah, if you have the spacing, that's definitely a decent self-defense tool.
Yeah, it's the only thing which constantly seems to work decently against, well, a ball or master gun literally going at you.
You definitely have some tools that you can work with those. Like, your sub's not bad, and your main's pretty good, too, because it's bigger than normal. But the other thing to bring up, I think, is don't be afraid. Like, I know I just taught you about the boost hop thing, but also don't worry about having to boost hop all the time as your main method of movement. A lot of the time, if you want to just move around, don't be afraid to just boost once or twice and then immediately land.
Just like this?
Yeah, exactly. Because notice how much faster you get your boost back. Like, you're with a blue boost bar like the entire time. And so
when do you decide to do the boost jump and when not? I know the boost jump is usually for shooting.
Boost jump is when you usually either want to make sure that you're avoiding something or you're setting up a shot a lot of the time.
Got it.
So, like, this is my evasive shit, where it's just like, if I want to make sure I'm avoiding something from all sides, I will, like, boost hop away.
Got it,
but,
so boost hops, otherwise just do like this.
But meanwhile, just doing close to the ground movement is a lot better for being able to stay constantly moving. But sometimes you will get crossfired, and that's the weakness to staying close to the ground.
My pizza's here.
Oh, shit.
Hello. Thank you. Yeah, anything else?
The other thing I would cover is, you know how you have your BC?
Yeah.
That's a really good way to move around. You don't have to commit to an actual option in BC a lot of the time, though. Sometimes don't be afraid to just BC up to someone and then just step out of it.
Got it.
Because I know that we both BC'd each other at one point. I chose to step and you did the melee follow-up, and I ended up beating your melee follow-up because you just swooshed right past me.
So like that? Got it. That
Yeah.
makes sense.
Like, BC is a really good movement tool, and it is something that you can use to checkmate people a lot of the time, because they can't shoot.
I like using it also because it half my arsenal's in there.
Oh, exactly. Like, if you do BC towards someone, and you see that they're, like, running away from you, or they're not looking at you, just Garrow. Like,
Yeah, no.
the beam is so good.
I like doing the missile. The BC, I think, is again
His AC
BC?
missiles, I think, yeah.
Yeah, AC.
Those are good. Main is okay, and then
I
his
don't like
melee
doing-
follow-up is okay as well. Like, I feel like the main follow-up is if you just don't want to commit to anything, and you're just, like, kind of far away, though.
I like if I like sometimes if I need to get someone down, just doing the forward melee, which is the instant down.
Yeah.
It's a good, like, quick down thing.
Alright, I'm, like, eyeballing that Discord for the moment they drag us in. But I think really the big thing to get used to is just, like, trying to use BC in ways where you're a little less... Trying to use BC in a way where you're a little less linear. Because this suit, like, one of the big issues with it a lot of the time is that, like, you BC towards someone, and, oh, hey, that's like, your big thing. And once that's gone, people can kind of ignore you for a bit until it's back up. And then the other thing that I would touch on is just try to make sure that when you're shooting, you try to stay with your correct facing. Because if you end up Vernier shooting a lot, then you will just die. But it looks like we're good. We're good.
Yeah, let's go back in.
Let's do it.
Let's do it to it, folks.
I think we'll have to keep comment short after this one.
That's fine.
Oh shit.
No, sorry about that. Had to go for it.
So right now you guys are split up, so I'm just trying to, like, help score shots on whoever seems most vulnerable. Right now that looks like Kshatriya. Okizumi.
Yeah, I love that move.
Oh, good crossfire.
Down.
Made a poor landing.
I did not die in burst. I am successful.
Plus trackable stuff.
Alright, cool. Good use of half burst.
Yeah, it was pretty aggressive.
I like playing it. I am musically good monkey.
Okay.
I don't want to focus on you.
Went to the wrong space.
Only one hit there. Thank God.
Ah.
I'm dead. Oh, not yet. Oh, nice.
I missed this step. Okay.
Good lord.
Yeah, that second super is always so fucking helpful with it. Oh, so close.
Oh, I didn't pay attention to my landing for the teammate.
Are you kidding me? That nearly hit.
Oh, sorry.
Ah, damn.
I
But do you notice?
looked at
But you notice what I was doing there though when you were trying to melee me and get that last hit. I was literally. That's the power of boost top DI. If you do that, you can get out of a ton of situations with people chasing you.
Ah.
And that's why I wanted to like show that.
Oh, that makes so much sense.
Yeah. Boost top DI just gets you out of so much stuff. And like, if someone's coming at you and you're like, oh no, what do? You can literally hold boost, rise up and then hold a direction, and you will just swoosh away from them.
I think there were moments in both of those where like our full armor Gundam partners were just like moving around without respect to how big and slow our bell peppers are.
You know, that might have been the case.
I would really just advise to both of us. Or maybe it's really just these awkward teams. I don't know that I'd ever actually pair full armor Gundam with Kshatriya.
No, I would
But
never
maybe
do that normally.
That would be a technical point of consideration if you ever find yourself in a weird spot like this.
Yeah, no, this team is not one you should do normally.
Yeah.
Because full armor can go front, but works best as with someone else. But works best as a behind, as aggressive.
Yeah, taking those punishes from people.
Yeah, works best with another aggressive suit too.
Yeah. All right.
Looks like we're heading off to the next one now, I guess?
Yeah.
Sounds good. Thank you so
All
much.
right.
It's all good, Chieftain.
So thank you guys.
Thanks for coming, guys.
All right, and it's X1 and what else?
X1. Shinobis. Who's with Shinobis? Aesper? What did Aesper have? I don't see Aesper right now. RX-78. X1 and RX-78.
Oh, his partner might have left, it looked like.
Did he?
And
Okay.
It might be X1 F91.
Oh yeah, Monk had to go. Okay.
My B fam.
Alright.
Man, that feels bad.
It happens.
It'd be like that.
We tried to pick a time that most people can get into. F91, Genki, and Shinobi.
Okay.
Woo.
Hello, everybody.
Hello again.
All right, so do I need to go X1 or F91 at this point?
Probably X1.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
I'm just filling a seat.
No worries, thank you.
Yeah. All right. So, in other words,
So actually, we should double X1, is what you mean?
Oh my god.
No.
Don't do
No, let's
that.
not.
Don't do that.
Oh god,
Don't do
oh
that.
god.
I'll switch. I'll switch right now.
Jesus. Okay. So, to just explain what we're doing, first match is going to be a normal match where we play like normal. Second match, we're going to break off with our respective people. So I'd go ahead with X1, Ace will head off with F91, and we'll kind of just talk about like specific things that we saw, some suit-specific stuff that we can go over. And then third match, we will do another normal match again, and just like kind of have some closing statements after that where we can just like talk a little bit, and then we'll move on to the next team. So, makes sense? Oh, actually, yeah, it should make sense to Genki. He's already done it. Shit.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Looks like we're good to go too.
Hi. Oh no, it's hentai common. Oh god, I've never seen so much C-book.
Oh my god, I forgot that they are the same person.
You mean Kincaid is actually C-book Arno?
Who would have thought? I don't read.
Oh shit!
You can do it. I believe in you to die. I'm saying that to RedMuffler, by the way.
Oh!
Oh, I tried to step that shot so bad. There we go.
Good job.
Okay, I have a few things I think I can bring up. All right, so from here, X1, meet me in Team Com 7 real fast.
All right.
Oh. There we go. Okay, and it looks like we're good to go. It looks. I'm gonna sit. So I'm gonna ask you the same thing I'll ask everyone else, which is, what do you think you have the most trouble with when you play this?
I think it's I think it's more or less like my defensive movement when I'm trying to just stay alive.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's just like my biggest thing is like when I'm overcost, pretty much I'm just trying to stick around. I'm trying to stick in the action, but when I gotta leave, I gotta leave.
Oh, yeah,
So,
exactly. And as a 2.5K, that's really, really hard to do. Which is the reason why, like, whenever someone plays a 2.5 a lot of the time, at least in a normal comp, granted, this isn't exactly a normal comp, I'll say, oh, yeah, almost always go E-Burst, because E-Burst gives you a sense of stability.
Yeah. I went fighting because my partner's 2K.
Oh, no, that makes sense. I think that makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
All right, it looks like we're good, so we can all sit and get started, I think. Because I saw Genki's on a different team or something?
No. We moved up.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, but essentially, I think I know a way to answer at least the bit about, like, trying to stay alive, because, do you know about Boost Hop DI?
Boost Hop DI?
Like, directional influence, like, I don't know if you've ever played Smash.
Oh, no.
Okay, so essentially, when you boost hop, after you let go of the direction when you boost hop, and you'll, like, go up into the air and you'll cover a ton of space. But after you do that, if you hold the direction that you're traveling, you will go way further. And it is a good way to just cover a ton of space and also be able to just stay alive.
So when you jump, you let go of direction, and then you hold it, right?
Yes. It is after you've already made the initial jump. That's when you start holding the direction.
Okay. Do I need to start up now?
Yeah. I would start up, and then we can get going. And then we meet up in the little clubhouse or whatever, and we talk turkey about X1. Because I know with X1, I feel like he's decently straightforward overall in terms of just, like, his game plan. So,
yeah.
Really, I think the biggest thing would just be the fundamentals. And so just, like, kind of notice how if you boost hop in a direction and then start holding that direction, like, do it once without it and once with, and you'll see the difference almost instantly.
Okay, yeah.
Like, it is a huge amount of space, and it means so much more as well when you are retreating. So let's say I'm coming at you with, like, a melee, then you a lot of the time can get away without even having to step. See, my CC8B whiffed, like, right in your fucking face.
Yeah, I just did it, so...
Yeah. See, that one's a little fast there in that situation, but... Yeah. Like, literally just boosting away and boost hop DIing is just an incredibly good defensive option. And that's how you deal with Bale, is if Bale comes up to you and he's like, I'm gonna super armor, then if you literally boost hop away from him and hold a direction, he cannot reach you with his sub, and he has to cancel it and do something else, or he has to disengage. And then that's when the mix-up situation starts of, is he gonna fully commit to this approach and spend more boost? And so will I be able to capitalize on that?
I got you.
And then the other thing that I would keep in mind, and I think this is also a really good thing for X1 in general, because he's kind of a melee suit, is a lot of the time, kind of like how in like a 2D fighting game, you don't want to be jumping a lot of the time without reason. So sometimes sticking close to the ground is like your best option, because if you stay close to the ground, you cycle through your boost a lot faster, and you're able to stay on the move while also not dropping below blue. And then you can use that to kind of see what people are doing while you're staying constantly on the move, constantly hard to hit. And then if you notice all of a sudden that someone has been having to use a lot of boost, then that's when you're like, oh, I have already landed and they're already in yellow, so I can go in and take advantage of that.
Right.
And with X1, that's a really easy thing to do, where it's like, oh, I'm just sticking close to the ground. All of a sudden, they've used like 3 or 4 boosts, and then you're just like CCAB. Because CCAB is like his fastest button. Like that, to the point where it is almost his main movement tool sometimes, because he just goes so fast with it.
Hell yeah.
And then, of course, I know you probably already know about, the classic.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure you've hit me with that before on stream.
Because if I can't catch you with it, I'll just have to like step in with you.
Exactly, and the thing
I
is,
just have to be in range to hit you.
Exactly, and the step and whip is still so good. And then the only other thing I would just say is, I honestly think, like, you know how there's a lot of people that complain about his assist? I honestly think that assist is kind of worthless. When this exists.
It's only good if you. It's only good if like they don't see you moving with. Like the one that like the one you use with a direction, like you shoot it out.
Yeah.
But I know for a fact I have to start using like the super armor one a little bit more.
Good.
Yeah.
And then other thing I could probably point out is with the cloak fast fall. That's a really good way that you can use to like cover a landing. Where you're just like, you shoot a main out of angle, and then BC, and you'll just fast fall.
Yeah.
And if you say, do that at the start, and you want to hold your cloak, then you can instead be like, oh, hey, I'm in a situation where they can probably punish my landing. Then you're like, nah. And then if they manage to actually shoot you, then you're most likely covered in a lot of cases if it's just like a BR punish.
Right.
I just wish he still had his hop from Gundam Versus, because he had a hop melee with his whip in that game, and it was kind of sick.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's about all I can really. I think the main thing to take away is just try to stay a little closer to the ground and like be willing to sort of like boost horizontally and just sort of watch people. Because if you boost horizontally, it's really hard for a lot of stuff to hit you. And then when you are boost hopping, make sure that you boost hop DI. And I think that those are 2 really important things to take away.
Okay.
And if you do that, then a lot of the time, a lot of things that would hit you, like someone just coming up to try to melee you, will just whiff right on you.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. And then, are we good to sit for the 3rd game? It looks
like we are.
Okay.
Yeah. Do it.
Oh, God. There we go. I'm always terrified that another team's gonna come up, and I'm just like, oh, good lord. Please don't do this to me.
See how I use that shield into short shot. Yeah. Kind of using the shield to block a few projectiles from the floor.
Ah. Wow. That was
oh, good lord.
Not what I was trying to do at all. What?
Cloaks, baby.
Oh, right, I forgot. Damn. I completely forgot that that was a thing with the damn cloak.
I feel like you were a little aggressive as F91.
Yeah, I was just trying to get in more.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry too much about that. You have like, when you enter mate mode, you get like this access to this really powerful side sub weapon that can kind of do like some low-key sniping of like landings, kind of like an Excelia main or something. That might be worth trying out a few times.
I want to point out once real quick right before we head out is I felt like I was able to move a lot in terms of just like feeling like I wasn't being looked at a lot of the time because I felt like I got a lot of stuff off.
Yeah,
like, I got in a lot of sneaky CC8Bs, so it's like that was one big thing.
I had a little too much tunnel vision. I admit I got a little too much tunnel.
I mean, that stuff happens.
Yeah.
It
happens.
Yeah. That happens.
But I guess before we head off to the next team, does anyone have like any sort of like particular questions or like anything that they feel like they need to bring up or anything?
So you can. So let me ask you this, because this is just a random question I just thought of. How much can you block if you overheat?
Oh, so when you overheat, you are able to block, and you can block as much as you want if you get the block off. The issue is that when you're blocking in overheat, normally you're able to hold a block because you have a boost gauge, and that will slowly deplete as you hold block. But if you do it in overheat, then you're only able to hold it up for a little bit. So if you don't time the block just right, you eat shit.
It's almost like a Street Fighter 3 parry.
I wouldn't say it's that. It is more lenient.
Not exactly like you don't get
no.
I mean,
they don't put parries in
basically.
But it's essentially the same kind of concept of instead of getting to guard for like a long time, you have to hit it at roughly the right time, or you'll just like drop the guard and then fall to the ground and die.
Right. It was something I noticed when I was playing a few days ago. Is that I actually got a block off, and I blocked the Jirobe for the most of it.
Yeah, and then that also gets you a little bit of boost back if you guard.
Right. I noticed that too. That was my second question too. Like, because I noticed like just a little bit of my boost was coming back when I blocked, and I was like, oh, okay, well, this just gives me enough to get out the way.
Exactly. And like the only other thing that actually I can't really say much other than just like having a little bit more map awareness would probably help, because like I feel like I got away with murder in that last game in terms of just like running up and CCA being people.
A lot of that was team dynamics from that game.
But if there's not anything else, then I think we can move on to the next group.
Yeah. Cool. If you have any questions, go ahead and ask us in the Discord later. Later, guys.
All right, man.
Later.
Take it easy, my dude. All right.
Got Loop.
Loopy? Oh, Loops. Oh, I know Loops. Yeah.
And Genesis.
Okay. So I can do new.
I kind of wish we could see like Russo Aegis. We only see like Duel and Buster.
Oh, isn't like if we had Aegis Gundam?
Yeah, it would be fun also.
Oh, yeah. Oh, a little bit of echo? Okay.
I don't know, echo?
Yeah, a little bit of echo coming from you, Genesis.
Probably, yeah.
Alright. Oh god. I've lost Shar's counterattack. Yes.
Were these the suits you guys wanted to use?
Yeah, for me.
Okay.
Alright, cool. Then I have new if you're good on G-Self.
I can do some G-Self.
Alright, radical.
Yeah. Wait. I'm new in... Who said new in G-Self? Sorry, for a moment.
That was me talking to Ace. We're doing mirror matches, essentially.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Yeah. There we go.
I think we're
and
good
the
to
way
go.
the format's going to work is while we're getting into the thick of it, first match is going to be a normal match where we sort of just like let stuff play out. Second match, we're going to break off into our individual characters. So I'll be with the new Gundam, Ace will pair off with the G-Self, and we'll sort of just like talk about what you can do in terms of movement, if there's any sort of character-specific things that you can do to kind of help with like things like not getting hit, landing hits in general, stuff like that. And then for the third and final, we will do a third match with everything where you can hopefully at least integrate like 1 or 2 of those things, and then we'll go from there.
Okay, so first match is just like there's the water mostly, right?
Yeah, first match is just going to be a normal match.
Okay, perfect. No pressure then.
Yeah.
I think we're good to go.
I'm feeling pressure.
Oh god, I feel pressure. Oh, SpongeBob!
Hey, that's pretty good.
Oh, thank you. SpongeBob! It's a new type! Oh, here we go.
Well, a match I do often, let's say a mirror match is kind of weird.
Okay. Oops, overextended. I'm gonna push a little.
Oh, I'm super dead? No.
Jeez, I'm sorry.
No. Okay.
That was gonna be an interesting trade anyway.
That was going to be a very interesting trade.
Double shield new was.
What does the shield on new actually do?
Okay, the shield on new, it blocks projectiles essentially. So anything that you shoot projectile at it, it will just tank.
So that hammer also from turn 8 we found out earlier.
So that like includes physical projectiles and beams?
Yes.
Okay.
Alright, so I'll say right now, there's actually not a lot I can say, I feel, to the new, if only just because I feel like you played neutral really well in a lot of cases.
You did. My only gripe on the new play was how you used your funnels.
Yeah, I always forget.
When I see all the funnels coming at me at once, I don't feel threatened by that. That doesn't threaten me, frankly, because they fire at roughly the same time. So it's like I'm just dodging one funnel to dodge most of their fire. So if you stagger it a little more, if you're going to focus on using funnels, but his kit is such that when you're in like this mid-range, you probably won't use the funnels too heavily. It'll be more sporadic. You like toss 1 or 2 funnels and then focus on the rest of your neutral play like usual.
Okay, so I could probably do like between my mains and like if I do like the main sub and I shoot 2 of them, like 2 funnels, I can just enough to make you move, right?
Yeah, it's like just enough to make me move. There's no need to use all that ammo at mid-range. If you're zoning a little more, you can probably focus more on using funnels to force move.
A really good funnel sequence that I know I usually like to do, although I did not get to do it as much in that game because I just ate shit really early on in my first life, is just you can literally boost, step throughout 2 to 3 funnels, and then boost again and land. And that's a really good way to just apply some soft pressure. And then if all of a sudden you see that they move a little too much from you having thrown those funnels, you can capitalize on that. because you've just landed and you're most likely not getting punished for it.
Yeah. All right, let's split up.
Yep.
Let's split up, gang.
All right. Meet me in Com 7, new. All right. Like, I probably won't have a lot that I think I can say, but I guess we will find out on that. First thing I'm gonna ask is, what do you feel gives you the most trouble in this game?
At the moment, playing it's gonna sound funny, but playing a team that is like super defensive, because like you said, I play mostly like neutral, and I have a few friends who I play with, and most of them are like, except for one who is like aggressive, the other ones are like mostly defensive, so we kind of end up playing like, we don't want to get in too much. And when we face the same team on the other side, it's just like most of the time you go to timeout.
Oh, okay.
And I have no idea how to break, because I feel like New is good as a good defense as a unit. So like self defense. Should I like start the match, because I pressed? I don't know if I did it.
Oh no, we're good. We were good to start. Good to start. So, okay. So my first question I guess I would have is, how used are you to using CSB?
That's the reason I don't use panel as much, because I'm always holding my CSA or CSB in between my shots.
Okay.
Like all the time.
Because like the sequence that I like to really use with New a lot, that I feel is really good for applying offensive pressure, is just bazooka CSB and then boosting back. And I feel like if you wanted to like really apply some pressure from afar, that might help with catching out like a few more verniers, if that was something that you were wanting to like really work on. But the thing is, I feel like you were handling a lot of that really well with the way that you were playing that. Like, I wasn't allowed to get away with like a lot of stuff. And I think, honestly, the big thing that Ace commented on would really ring true is just doing something like step, couple funnels, and then just like land and chill. And what you're doing is, even if you're in green lock, you're still forcing people to have to move around that.
Okay, yeah, so just a few of them, and that's it. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Something like that. And you're forcing the movement, because using all of your funnels at once is not very like it's like what Ace said. It's not very efficient, because literally you can like avoiding all of the funnels is just like avoiding one. And just normal movement will get rid of those a lot of the time. But speaking of movement, are you familiar with boost hop DI, as in like directional influence?
Yeah, I checked like all of them. Sometimes I do miss inputs. Like for example, if I continue holding the direction and I do like the small hop but that's mostly because like when you're pressured like by two people at the same time, double lock, I will miss input. But I try to always watch what I'm doing in vernier, so that way I always face somebody, so I don't shoot off angle, stuff like that. But I'm working on it. I mean, it's something that comes with experience, so I guess.
Then,
I checked every video about it, and while I'm working, because I work from home like 40 hours per week, I keep watching Yamama, like the Japanese New Gundam. I spend hours just watching him play. I don't even play that much, but I just watch him play all the time. So I guess probably kind of rubbed off a bit.
No, it definitely has. Like this was not the level of play I expected from like, I think almost anyone that signed up, honestly, because like you were playing really, really well. You were holding the line super duper well, and I was a little taken aback, because I'm just like, holy shit, this guy knows what's up. Literally the only thing that I noticed immediately was just funnel usage, and like,
and I need to work on that, like, the bunny hop, like the little at the end. Sometimes I forget to use it and I get hit, and I was like,
yeah, I know that's really handy also against like snipe suits. And like, honestly, since you play New, you could honestly just hold your shield and be like, oh no, I'm about to land and get shot. Nah.
Yeah, and then you deactivate it when after you're done. Yeah.
Exactly. Like, I don't play this suit enough, so that's one of the things I wish I could work on more. But like damn, you are actually going in deep with this suit, and I hella respect that.
From what you told me, like, the bazooka thing you said, because I often like to use the momentum of the bazooka to cancel the CS. The
CSB, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and then after that I can do another bazooka after. So the only reason I started using shooting burst over fighting burst is because of the movement that you can do when you're in a bazooka.
Oh,
the
that makes sense.
bazooka,
That makes
bazooka
sense.
mains makes you like go super far when you're like playing defensive. And like I said, I'm mostly playing. I did like all my ranked matches I did with new, and I was playing like extend burst new Gundam, and I would just like try to stay alive and let my teammate die because I don't know the guy, right? I don't know how he plays. I'm just gonna let him do what he wants, and I'll just play my own game. That's kind of why I end up playing the suit like this. I
Well,
guess.
you definitely make it work. Ooh, lord. Yeah, there's really not all that much I could like comment on in terms of just like general movement, other than just like I would work on just like the funnel usage that we were talking about, and I would just boost a couple of times, step or boost, not even boost once, step, throw a couple funnels, boost and land. There we go. Step, throw a couple funnels, boost, and then land is a very, very strong sequence to work into. Or boost once, step, throw a couple funnels, boost, and then land. And, like, doing that, essentially, I feel is just a really good sequence. Because it both, one, keeps you close to the ground, but two, it gives something that the opponent has to passively worry about dodging in some way. And if they choose to Vernier at any point to try to capitalize on you or your partner, then they get duffed. So they have to focus on movement or they get hit.
So boost. So to step after boost, I have to let go of the boost input, right? Just to make sure.
Just after you've double tapped the boost button, you would have to let go of the direction that you're boosting, and then you double tap.
Okay, good. So that's what. Okay, perfect.
Yes.
Just I don't miss, because sometimes, like, I don't know if it happens, like when you click the joystick by mistake or like the stick, and it just like makes you like do a step by mistake.
Oh yeah.
Happens. I was like, oh really? But, okay, that's fine. Okay, so boost, let go, step, funnel, boost, and then land.
And that puts you in yellow, or you can just do step, funnel, boost, and that will put you in blue.
Okay.
And I think that that would be the type of movement sequence that would help your game a little more in terms of forcing people to not just do stuff from full screen that they can just poke you with over and over, because then you're forcing people to where they can't Vernier, so they can't poke all the time, so they're forced to move up to deal with you.
Okay.
And I think that
so I have to let go more often of my CSA, CSD than.
I think from like far range,
most of the time?
I would say from far range, like in green lock or like right on the edge of red lock, the funnels is fine. But once you start getting a little closer than that, I feel like that would be a good time to start charging your CSA or CSB, or just when you're out of funnels.
Okay. Okay.
And with that, I think we're good to start the third match.
I should be.
Also, that feel when I pick F-Burst New simply just because I really like punching people with CC.
Yeah, I mean, most of the new Gundams that I check play Fighting Burst, and they recommend Fighting Burst on it. Because the moment you burst anyway, you already have double shot on the suit, so you don't need Shooting Burst for that. But I only like the bazooka movement on the suit.
See, you caught me Verniering. Ah! There we go.
Oh, that's a mistake. Sometimes when I want to charge my CSA and my CSB in the same time, I just press the sub too long. So it does all my funnels by mistake. Alright, one more armor.
Nice sequence.
Ooh. I forgot to tell you that BC blocks Garabis and shit.
Okay.
It's really good for that.
Right.
Ooh!
Why'd I burst?
Sorry about that.
There we go.
I didn't think that'd kill. I thought you were like down really fast.
Yes, I need to watch out because like when I charge my CSA and CSB, I do it too quick, so that's why all the funnels go all the time. Because I press A and B charge.
Oh wait, so you're charging A and B simultaneously?
Yeah.
Oh,
But I mean, like 2 different buttons, of course.
Yeah, of course.
Sometimes I do it too close to each other, or when I land or something, and I didn't land on the ground, so I'm still doing my final animation instead of just charging while landing.
Yeah.
So sometimes I'm just like stuck there with no more boost, and I just shoot all my funnels, and I'm like, yeah, this is stupid. That was a big mistake.
No, I can totally get that. Like, I would say you may be better off choosing one or the other a lot of the time. It just depends, because a lot of the time it's like if you have both charged simultaneously, then that means you don't have anything else that you can really chuck out. Granted, CSA is a really good self-defense tool. So that's...
Well, I tend to charge CSB first, so that way I can like mid-charge CSA and shoot while charging it. Like, letting go and recharging while I shoot.
Yeah, you can charge CSA and then cancel into bazooka, and then cancel into CSB and then bazooka again. Yeah,
stuff like that.
So I definitely think that charging both has its merits. It's just also sometimes it's definitely spooky, I feel sometimes.
Yeah. If I miss input once, I get like a lot of damage on me. That's why I need to focus on that. But I guess the more I play the suit, the more I get used to it.
Yeah, I feel like you have that suit down really well to like a scary point that caught me off guard the first game. Oh, Nelly.
Anyway, I mean, I would just say, Loops, go back and watch that replay from my point of view, and like I think you'll see like a lot of the points, a lot of the good points from G-Self that'll give you like some improvement.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right.
And if you have any questions, let me know.
All right, sounds good.
And I guess now at this point, it's down to Dynamite and EDL, so we have to fight our homies, I guess?
I guess, something like that.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Do we even have the power to drag EDL in here?
We should.
Huh. Oh,
Yeah.
dang. He's here. I can't believe it. We're going to have to fight the homies.
Summoning is complete.
It was always coming down to this.
Oh, God. Okay, so whoever wins gets full, complete ownership of the rights to, I don't know, Sunrise.
My car.
Oh, snap! Oh, wait, so if I win, do I get, like, half of your car?
You
We're
get
fighting for pinks?
You get a golf cart.
Ah, lame.
Yeah, I know. Did you want to take RX-78 or Unicorn?
What would you prefer? Because I'd probably prefer Unicorn.
Then I got RX-78.
Radical, okay.
Awesome.
Alright. And sorry if some of those took so long. There was just a lot to explain with people.
Oh, it's all good.
Yeah.
It's
point of education.
Yeah.
It's should take about that long anyway. 2.5 hours, really.
Yeah.
Just for the number of matches we're doing.
It was actually like quicker than it was the last time because the guys in here today like really kept the traffic flow to themselves. They didn't have to direct shit.
Oh no, it was so nice. It was so nice.
We're ready.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Also, throwing this YouTube playlist in a Nightbot was the right call because it's YouTube isn't just like auto pausing stuff, and it's great.
Ballin'.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh no! Dynamite Burst! Bad sads. That's big ouchies. You know, I was about to be a huge coward, but then it all worked out.
I was a big coward. I just stood back and spammed gun tank.
Oh, oh, gun tank, I miss you. I miss you so much.
You're doing
Am I
so
crazy?
horribly tonight.
Did these assists didn't his assists used to be on AC? I can't remember.
I don't remember.
I don't remember at all. I was playing it in vanilla.
Alright, and I guess at this point now, I'm going to take Dynamite into Team Com 7.
Alright. Bye
Alright.
bye.
Cool. Howdy, friendo.
Yo.
So, I know it's been a while since we've actually played right now. So, I'll ask you the question I've asked everyone else. What do you think is the thing that gives you the biggest problem when you're playing?
I'm not really sure, to be honest. I think I'm still getting used to Unicorn's movement being so slow.
Oh yeah. Unicorn mode is really... Unicorn mode's really chunky. I think there's something I might be able to show you that can help.
Yeah. It's been a while since I've played, but like outside of the assist cancel, like quick landing and stuff like that, like he just feels super sluggish. I think my biggest issue is like not knowing how to really be aggressive enough with Unicorn to like feel like I'm like if I need to change the momentum of the match, I don't feel like I can do that, right? Like I feel like I'm good if the match is just stalling out, it's fine. But like if I need to like force the issue, I don't really, without NTD, I don't really feel like I can do that too well.
Okay, so here's something I can kind of show you. First off, I'm trying to remember. Are you familiar with Boost Hop DI?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you're already moving with that at least. And then the other thing that I would recommend is, I think with a suit like Unicorn, you honestly don't have to afford to push in really at all in Unicorn mode. Unicorn, I feel, is a suit that, like, he actually benefits from a partner that can be somewhat self-sufficient and be willing to kind of be a little aggressive, or at the very least be able to take care of themselves while he's in Unicorn mode. Because while he's in Unicorn mode, the easiest way that you can really move up to someone is to just do this. Is you just boost up directly to them, and then you step assist main. And what that does is it lets you take an incredibly aggressive landing to where you can land directly in front of someone and get boost advantage. So if they're like boosting around, you know, doing all sorts of stuff, then you boost up once and do that. If that first shot doesn't hit them, they still have to deal with the fact that, oh, I don't have any boost left and Unicorn has full boost.
Right.
And so you can literally at that point just boost around them horizontally and fire beam magnums.
Got it.
And you don't even have to use melee, because legit you can just fire your beam magnums once you're in, and like it's really hard for them to dodge it if they vernier or do anything like that. But essentially that's how you would kind of play aggressive with this suit until NTD. NTD is when you're allowed to actually have fun.
Yeah. NTD, I feel much more comfortable as far as moving in on the opponent. It's just really like aggressive positioning with Unicorn is when I have to, like, obviously when the match doesn't, like, if my partner's getting blown back and I'm like, okay, I need to be more aggressive to, like, get some pressure off of them, that's when I feel like I'm lacking in Unicorn, where I can't really, or I haven't really figured out how to do that just yet.
And really a lot of it is just, I feel, in terms of just, like, moving up in Unicorn mode, and even in NTD to a point, a lot of it is solely boost hop towards someone, and be all like, hey, yo, what's popping them in your face now?
Got it.
And that's a big part of it, is just boosting up to someone and then fast falling directly in their face. And even in NTD, you can be all like, bah, and do the same thing, but you also have the Newtype jammer to back that up even further. And legit, there will be times I'll just do that. And just, I'll do BC, step, assist, main. And it is such a powerful sequence that just allows people to not move whatsoever.
Okay.
And
okay, that definitely makes sense. I'll try doing that. Another thing is just staying low to the ground. Like,
staying low to the ground is really helpful for Unicorn, but because he has his fast falls, say if someone's coming at you and they're trying to take advantage of the fact that you don't have his ton of boost, you can legit be like, oh no, what am I gonna do? And just be like, nah, forget this. And you can make space by just stepping backwards and just calling assist into main.
Oh, I gotta start doing that. The step back into, that is.
Yeah, like that's really
I don't know why I don't
the
think
air.
of doing that. Stepping backwards in general, I need to do more, especially on this type of shoot.
Stepping backwards is like, I feel it's kind of big brain. It's like you need to have a decent understanding of why you would want to step backwards. And like it works with Unicorn when he's high up in the air, because if they shoot at you, you will fall and the shot will whiff right over your head. If they melee you, then they'll whiff melee right in your face and then they get shot. And then the other way that you would push offensively with Unicorn that I didn't mention is just if you have S-Burst, pop that shit in Unicorn mode and mash the hell out of your Beam Magnum. I'm not.
Oh yeah. I know turning Beam Magnum into a Gatling gun is definitely.
It's the stuff.
That's fun time in Unicorn. That's probably the only time in Unicorn mode where I'm like, well, time for me to have some actual fun. But
Oh man, see, I really like Unicorn mode because it's just like it's really cozy. It's really chill. You can sort of just stay back.
Oops, somebody read it up. I like it, but I don't. I like it when I can be chill.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like it when I have to start getting like super aggressive.
Yeah. And you see, I get that because being aggressive with Unicorn.
We're not playing you.
No, this is.
It's the end of the session. We can have the
like,
one.
why am I playing Goof Ignited?
It's the end of the session. We get the one. Everybody gets one.
Well, it just worked. I just did what you said and it worked. So.
Yeah. That's the shit. That's what I like to hear. Let's go.
Oh, sorry, Legend. I didn't know you. Oh, he's down anyway.
When you give advice and it immediately works.
It like immediately worked. Like I just did it and I was like, oh, I'm right here and they're on the way down. Guess I'll beam Magnum.
Guess I'll beam Magnum. What are you gonna do? Shoot me? Shoot me? Oh no.
Here comes the freaking ninjas.
Oh, here come the ninjas.
Sounds like H1 just put on Spallow.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. And then I'm getting, as soon as I get him, I'm like, oh no, Goof Ignited's got me. Yeah, then I get hit with a whip. Nice.
Oh man. At least I can play a suit where I don't ever have to hit melee.
Until you're in NTD mode, then all of a sudden you're like, what if I wanted to hit melee though?
That's true.
His 5B is such an insanely good high priority melee.
It is. My melee button works like 3/5 of the time, so it's like I'm starting to second guess myself. I really gotta change. I'll look into what you said and change the button out.
Yeah, I think that would probably fix it the most. Because I know the worst thing is I actually had that exact button go out on me, except it was when I was playing... Wait, no. It was my boost button, my C button, but it went out on me when I was playing Under Night. And the button physically broke. The button impacted in on itself and went sideways.
Oh, wow.
It was bonkers. Oh.
Yeah, that sounds horrible.
It was awful. I hated it.
Oh. Okay. Well, no, I mean that step forward and assist main, step and assist main at them, that worked out really well, actually.
Yeah, it hella works. It does work. Because that's what I had a bunch of my friends doing to me with Unicorn for a while, and I'd like had everything else kind of down with Unicorn, and I used the assist a lot on self-defense, but I never thought to use it offensively. And then that's suddenly when the puzzle kind of clicks together, and you're like, oh, I can use the assist instead of just protecting myself to make space.
Yeah.
And then once you make that space,
homies
you're like, oh,
can attack and defend, and it's like that's when it did change a lot of things, because I felt like I could do pressure just by existing, and I felt like that was missing in Unicorn mode for me.
1, 2, 3. Oh wow!
What?
Does Javelin get affected by 2-8?
2-8.
Like the
as
difference?
in guarding?
No, as in like, if I hit 2 Javelin, does it involve like a shorter arc and therefore a shorter flight time?
I don't know.
I'm not sure about that one. That would be new to me, like from vanilla.
Are we wrapping up, or?
I know we have one more match left in the session with you and I, but then after that we can basically wrap, or we can play for a little longer if you want.
I want to look at this button.
I'm gonna frame time that shit tonight.
I don't think there's a reported one from the wiki, so.
So are we just readying up again?
Yeah, I think just readying up again. Get this last game, and then after that we can either keep going for a bit or we can just cut. Depends on what everyone wants to do.
I'm okay with whatever. I'm just gonna open up the room to public and just let people do whatever. But everyone seems to dip out, so.
I'll play around and harvest replays.
Yeah.
RX-78, so we're extending.
Yep. I'm trying to hit him to keep him away from me. Thought I could get away from it, but I can't.
I got crossfired.
Why did I do that?
Rare footage of Unicorn actually meleeing.
See it here.
No! You did the thing that I did, but better.
I thought I had more reach on that.
Oh no, I'm a fool.
Honey, it's 180 seconds. It's time for your burst.
Oh, yes, honey.
Oh, wait. No, honey. Oh, okay. Well,
I was bait.
Yeah.
Damn, I thought I'd be able to fire that in time.
You could feel the dump truck ass from Unicorn being like, "Oh God, can I avoid this shot?"
The bazooka! It lied.
Nope. Steps don't work. Yeah.
What is happening here?
That
was in the middle of
like,
something.
I'll pull burst and I'll be like, "Yo, I'm gonna sidestep," and it's just like, "No, you're gonna get nothing. You get fucking nothing."
We had this really unique timing going on where we were all really close to each other, but we only fought one person.
That's how it goes.
Fucking, I've done so horribly tonight.
A-okay.
Oh God.
You are so valid.
Oh shit, that's right. I threw my phone at the beginning of the stream because someone called me.
Get out of here.
This man is now blowing up.
Alright. I'm gonna pick turn A, and then I'm gonna go open up the room.
Alright. I'm going to slide off and try to repair this hitbox because, yeah, I would like to melee and have confidence that it's going to happen.
That's fair.
I don't blame you.
I'm
You
gonna
play on
switch to
hitbox?
full save.
I do. I have wrist issues in my left wrist.
That is fair.
Cool. How is this on a hitbox? I've always meant to ask.
Feels amazing actually.
I bet.
My steps are immaculate when I can think about doing them. I never doubt that I'm going to step in any direction I want to, because it's just a quick double tap and I don't have to actually like move the stick. Especially left steps. Left steps are way better on hitbox for me.
I'm almost certain that you could probably have a lot more like consistent performance in terms of swerve and swivel.
Yes. The hardest thing for me was to get used to my north, my 8 being on my thumb, like in this game, in like a 3D game. Like, it's so weird. Like in a 2D game, I just slap my thumb to jump. That my brain registers that, but it took me a long time to register like hit your thumb to go forward, to go up.
Yeah,
or
that
north.
you
And it
see,
was
that's
just
the
like,
thing that
that
messes.
was weird.
That's the thing that would mess with me, because I have another friend that plays on Hitbox, Silver Hydra, and oh boy, I'm like, how the hell would I swerve? Because that makes no sense to me.
It's fun once you figure it out, but the beginning, I was like, I don't know. But just the fact that I know my steps are gonna come out no matter what is a relief.
Yeah, I can assume so.
So yeah, if you hit like the button, like the actual boost button, you can literally just point to the next cardinal direction and it'll automatically take you there.
Yes, because of SOCD. Yeah.
Yep.
Magic.
So like that shit will probably make hitbox so good.
Yeah, because like if I'm boost dash jumping, I don't have to I can just literally hit the next like left or right or down and it'll immediately go that direction for a DI.
All that DI just whenever you want it.
Oh baby, the triple.
All right, everyone.
All right,
well, thanks for the lessons. I do appreciate
private
it.
slots are open, so
I appreciate it, man. Like, I'm happy I'm actually in a position where I can at least teach some people and hopefully be helpful.
Oh, for sure. I'll make it up to you next time with a
Buddy, it's
repaired
okay.
stick.
Don't even feel bad.
I was like, man, he's gonna hate teaming up with me.
That was such a shitty night. Like, I'm sitting here trying to like wipe my own ass, bro. It's not even funny out here.
Oh man. But yeah, I will I'm definitely gonna be if I can fix this thing, I'll be good to go. If not, I have another hitbox on the way, but shipping is shipping nowadays in the world we live in, so I don't know when it's gonna get here.
See, that's why I'm surprised that like almost all of my new audio equipment came in today, and I'm just like, what the hell's happening?
That is super fortunate.
It turns out that if you order an audio mixer during a pandemic, it just sort of works.
It's like high priority. He's got to get that mixer.
He's
Lives
gotta
depend
have that
on
mixer. It's the only thing.
Oh.
Hold on, let me grab that ID again real quick. Same ID?
I'm also big excited for spectator mode. Like,
oh my god, spectator mode? I want to host tournaments. Oh my god,
Yeah.
I want to host tournaments.
Spectator mode. I'm scared. I think so many people are gonna like cause it to just like nosedive.
Oh, I hope not.
I hope not either. Like I want it to be like a massive success, but as soon as they were like, hey, if you don't have like an immaculate connection, then you're gonna tank the entire room. And I'm like, oh, that's gonna go over.
oh
real
wait, you can replay while in the room?
Yes.
Yeah.
We're living in the future.
Oh, because you have to be able to spectate. Yeah. Can you toggle it off for a lobby though?
Pretty sure you can.
So then I guess just open lobbies with spectator off unless you're running tournaments.
Yeah. And then if you're running tournaments, then like the streamer or whatever would probably have an immaculate connection, so it would never ever really be his problem.
Right.
Exactly. But if it's influenced by anyone else who's connecting, trying to watch, that's what I'm worried about.
Oh yeah.
I see.
See, that's why you would just have the sacred 6-person room, and then you get the one team that
Yo,
pops
facts.
in, and then everyone else is like, oh, I want to watch. There's a live stream like right here with commentators and like production value. What are you doing?
We went from party rooms to secret societies.
No, exactly. You have the Sage Am of Gundam Versus right here, and you want to watch it live in the room? Like, what are you doing?
He just called himself the Sage Gundam Versus.
Look, man, I gotta take these titles where I can.
Yo, that's wild. All right, I see you. Man.
Look, man, that's the dream. It might not be reality right now, but it's the dream.
Hey, you gotta have goals.
Exactly.
All right, well, I'm gonna hop off, but thanks everyone, and
good games, man.
Good games.
Yeah, good games. Hopefully, you know, well, I'll do better next time. I'll work on it.
Don't worry about it. I ain't even mad. I'm mad at me. I'm not mad at you.
Yeah.
That's the eternal mood. Who are you mad at? Myself.
Me. I hate me.
It's like the self-loathing versus is some real shit, man.
Yeah.
Self-loathing versus the newest game from Bandai Namco.
That's it.
Have you never played the Tales game?
I'm so much.
No. All right, I'm out on that note. I'll see you guys later.
Most def.
Peace.
Oh, Jesus.
Yes, there's some stutter.
There's some stutter in this step.
Jump in. I'm gonna add this to the room ID out here so that everyone can play. So
I shotgunned it through the pressure. I'm a genius. Oh, I love Full Saber. He's so dumb. Ah! Oh no, I'm a fool.
Look who's the dumb now.
Oh, what is that? It's
What?
180 seconds. It's time for my burst, honey. Ah! Ah, I'm a fool.
God, I hate that just works as a formula.
It does.
It's a minute in. Someone has to have burst by now.
Oh, fuck. That was an awkward zoom in.
I thought it was beautiful.
That was... I never thought I'd get to see the Yagidoga's balding middle-aged head. Oh my god. Oh man, how much longer do I keep this stream up?
I don't know.
At the very least, once I got the issues of this is not a computer that can stream in 1080p out of the way, I'm just like, oh, okay, well, I guess we're streaming and recording in 720.
alright, well here I am. Jump on in this shit.
Rock you like a hurricane?
I don't know what that means.
Hey, he said, here I am, and I'm like, rock you like a hurricane?
Don't know this song.
Damn.
Oh, the class is still open? No.
Hold up, but how old are you, Ace? If that's something you don't want to answer, that's fine.
I don't remember.
You know what? That's fine.
No, I really can't remember.
Wait, what?
I was born in 93. Man.
Wait! How do you not know that song then? Because I was also born in 93.
Oh, hello, Water Rooster.
Oh, fuck. Water Rooster, isn't that just a seagull?
We are seagulls.
Oh, God. Alright, I feel like I should pick another 3K after this, or do we want to make people sweat?
I mean, it's whatever you're feeling, man.
Oh, man.
Whatever we get good replays out of.
You know what? You're right. Good replays? You can't spell that without Full Saber.
I think I can.
Oh, jeez. He just swooshed directly into my DMs.
Have you ever seen, like... Oh my god, that was so scary. Phantom just coming at me.
Black Knife Fences! Why is that suit so bad? Alright, I need to back up because you're about to get murdered super hard.
Nah, I was gonna do the murdering.
Excuse me, oh god.
Oof. Okay, there, I murdered.
Oh god, the Phantom actually caught me. Oh god.
Don't worry. Fire the rockets.
You know what? That was fine.
You
This
know,
was all fine.
like, I'm just like, you know, Phantom can't be a threat to me with his shield if I just melee him.
If you just punch him, shot block means nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, these hands were never actually registered as lethal weapons because the shot lock would register them.
It's scary, but it's like I have to take this gamble.
It's okay, I'm gonna play Lupus Rex. This is a good opportunity to get to finally fuck around with Lupus Rex.
I'll pull out my Hyperion.
That's the shieldy boy, right?
I guess he's shieldy?
He's shieldy with like a machine gun, right?
Yeah.
Ugh. Oh no.
He's just angry Kira to me.
Oh no.
Sono Gundam. God.
Ooh.
Yeah, I felt that.
Meanwhile, I just want someone to show up.
Public
Sorry.
lobbies on a Saturday night.
Everyone's too busy getting double cheeked up.
Yeah, everyone's too busy getting cheeked up on a Thursday. They're all in the past. We're living in the future. Oh, what's that? What's that? 183 seconds? Time for my burst.
It's that time.
No, the tail didn't save me and I died in burst like a fool. Never mind, I died right as my burst ended. What? Oh, that's right. Blue unit has shot guard and now I'm in danger. Ha 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 ha. Wait, did I say danger? I mean, I can do this.
Holy fuck. Kill steal.
What are you talking about? I'm incredible. Never mind! No! Ah! That explains everything. God, I fucking love Lupus Rex and F-Burst, even if it might not be optimal. He's such a good boy.
Let's see some. Oh.
Are you oh. That wasn't actually a pun. I was just actually impressed that you were playing Yo. I need to actually remember to use my 2B more with this suit, because he has so many good tools that I just end up focusing on like 3 out of like 8 of them.
Dude, my brain's too small to play Lupus Rex.
I don't even think he's honestly a super big brain suit. It's just that like he's suffering from success.
That's how small my brain is.
Ow. Fucking buildings.
Oops. I fucked up. You're 2B thinking that's your pressure? I do. A lot.
Ah!
Oops. Sorry.
It's okay, I should have ended the combo earlier with sub like a smart person. No, it's mine!
I had the double grab.
I don't care! I'm in F first!
I don't know how to stop.
Now, if we lose because of that, you are free to yell at me.
Thank you, Gusian.
Thanks, Guchin, you're a pal. Ah!
Woo!
Oh.
Pressure saved me.
Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a new type. Oh, man.
Oh god, my eye is hurting me now.
My eyes are also beginning to sting.
Getting dry. Oh god.
We need agua, and I need food, actually. Oh god.
You should eat.
I should eat. So I think I'll do a couple more games and then head off. So I want to at least try to farm some replays with us together.
Alright.
In that
good
case.
lord.
Yeah, no one else is joining the room, so I'm just going to go ahead and dip out.
That's cool.
Alright.
That's cool. We'll do a couple more and then we can end off for the night, I think.
Yeah,
Alright.
I mean, if no one else is joining, then it's kind of...
Yeah.
We did all the...
This screen is
Last
incredibly
congratulations,
entertaining and all, but...
So.
No, that's cool. That's cool. Like, it might just be one of those things where when you make rooms, do they show up as black bar?
No, they shouldn't.
Because I know my rooms do. Like, I have a perfect connection, but my rooms show up as black bar, and so no one ever enters them. Unless I'm, like, streaming, and I'm like, oh, here's the room ID. And I have a point now where whenever I stream, like, people will just come in to play Gundam. So it could just be because of potentially it just showing up black bar. I'm a masochist. I seek punishment. Why, hello, Cyborg. If you seek punishment, you should hop into this room. Wrong OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Oh God. What's happening?
Oh, that's deep blue.
Oh.
That's DDM. You guys are free to swap units if you feel like it, by the way. You don't have to keep staying with these folks.
I tried. God, my
Yeah,
MA arrows are still
doing
doing anything.
anything. There's 10 people watching this stream, but nobody's jumping in to play. So I'm going to go ahead and put this out here in the actual stream chat. And we'll see if any of you guys want to come in.
You can also probably bug some people in the Discord itself.
I'm one of the people watching anyway.
What'd you say?
You can
I'm
also
one of
just
the people watching. Oh, sorry. I thought he was talking to me.
Just bug people in the Discord?
Yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah, I already have.
Oh, shit.
Like,
nice kick. All the game.
You know what? I'll take that.
No. Kick.
Punch.
Kick.
It's all in the mind.
If you want to catch me. Yeah. Oh, okay. Never mind. You got it.
It's like I'm not playing with Phantom. I'm just gonna kick
players that have shown up
Yo,
with orange bar connections.
Ooh.
And they're hanging out together.
Ooh.
That's rough.
Yo, what is this track I'm listening to right now? What video game is this? Is this some Dragon Quest?
Parappa the Rapper.
Oh, this is Dragon Ball Z Super Butoden 2. Okay, that's why it sounds Dragon Quest.
Oh, which track are you talking about? The one that I put in there?
Yeah, one of the tracks that was in the playlist that I imported.
Yeah. Which one was it?
It was one of the tracks from Super Butoden 2.
Yeah, just which one it was.
Oh, hang on. I didn't even look at the title. Gohan's theme.
Nice.
Yeah, Gohan's theme sounds like some music from fucking Dragon Quest, you know about it.
I'll play some shitty Gundam.
Oh boy, my favorite.
Let's see, that's the magic playlist right there.
The playlist that dreams are made of.
Well, at least it won't get you copyright claimed if you have a dream of making money.
That too. This is why my entire OST in my Gundam game is just nothing but KOF, Toho, and Falcom.
God, I love
Toho. Almost violent. So these people are jumping in the room and then not doing anything.
Maybe they're waiting for people.
They're narcs.
I don't know what the hell the deal is.
Oh, we got 8 now.
There we go.
Yeah. We have video games. Video games are now.
Video games.
Video juegos.
Videojuegos.
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 Let's go.
Leave it to me, he says. That's his opening line. Leave it to me.
No, man, he's a Barbatos player. It'd be like that.
That's how it be.
It's in character for Mikazuki.
So that's your whole plan, Ray. Get her.
Oh, jeez. I went in on the turn and I deserve this.
Come here, up.
Fucking seeing GedLab like that from all the way back here is
Oh my
so
god, how'd I hit
funny.
a building?
Woo!
How the hell did that hammer not hit you?
I stepped like right before I came in.
No, I'm talking about... Oh, it was you. Never mind. No, who was who?
No, my funnels, they failed me. Or something hit you though.
Gonna like... Oh no! That's right. No one look at me.
There we go. Now for the ultimate test of courage. I'm going to throw these funnels.
Ooh! Okay.
Oh,
damn, I thought I'd be able to get away.
Hot Wheels wins the day.
He said all thanks to you.
Oof.
He just sent me an all thanks to you after saying leave it to me.
Some people...
And doing objectively worse.
Some people say that... Some people don't mean it salty.
I mean, I think that's a lie, but that's me.
Yeah, that's...
I don't know.
That's what we tell ourselves in order to not get mad at people.
Oh, good lord.
Maybe they didn't mean it like that.
Now, you see, thank you, I will totally forgive a thank you, because that's literally the default, and it's like, oh, hey, thank you for playing with me. And I'm like, you know what, that's wholesome. I can get behind that.
Yeah, thank you's okay. Even if you mean it snarky, it can come across fine.
Yeah.
But all thanks to you is some bitch shit to say.
That's just spooky. That's spooky.
Yeah, how about y'all focus on ranged combat. Here you go. Leave it to you. Here you go, bud. Leave it to me. Fucking no.
I actually managed to shoot GPO3.
God damn, like how did I get hit from that?
It was my sub weapon. I just turn around and press it, and I go pew pew pew.
Like that. That's what I wanted to know when like the whole... Write down what's wrong. Write down what you don't like, have trouble with. Like, did you see where I threw like a melee attack and it just like coasted right above his head? That's like 70% of my aerial melee.
Ooh.
Just miss, just whiff. No reason why. No understanding as of why.
A lot of that is actually, I want to say, because someone has thrown a step beforehand. And whenever you step melee, it's always really unique in the sense that most melee activate the moment they go to where the target is. And so because it cuts the tracking, that shows the last point of that target being right there. And so you end up like whiffing the melee where they were and not traveling any further, essentially. It's like a really weird thing.
Like I stepped him through the hammer and it just like didn't land. Like I just don't understand how things don't land. Like I throw a rocket and you go right through it and you can hit me but I can't hit you. It's so weird. Like I don't understand this game at all. Helped write a fucking book on it.
Oh Jesus Christ.
And I still don't understand this fucking game.
I can look at a replay. Tell
Yeah,
you
exactly.
for sure.
There's a step, but no, not for you.
That's one of those situations where that's just like a really big hitbox. And so trying to sidestep it once I'm already that close is just like very difficult.
Yeah.
So
I
in that
think
situation,
I'm
you
gonna
would
try
want-
one more match. I'm just gonna give up for the night. Like I'm fucking pissed.
Ooh. Then I guess after this we can just like cut the room and then I can cut stream and hand it off
Yeah.
to somebody.
That's fine.
Oh man, Nerd Josh is playing KOF. Is he playing the KOF stuff? Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
How do you deal with being terrible?
Like
when you're just like one night, you're just like nothing works.
Suffer for hours until you stop being terrible.
Yeah.
For me, it was
Sounds about
literally, I just try to find one reason at a time. And like, why am I terrible? I look at the list of reasons, and then I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna pluck up this reason tonight, and do that.
Yeah. I try to do that too. I try to sit there and like focus on one single thing and like implement it into the greater whole. But it's sometimes it just doesn't. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I just
Like nothing is coming out in time tonight.
I've just spent hours learning this game. Years.
Oh jeez. Blah.
Good lord, I messed up.
Oh jeez. This is gonna be awkward. That Fua step probably fucked me. Let's see what happens. It's okay, I'm hot scramble. I can be the
Yeah,
ultimate
but I can't.
backsuit.
Lord.
Like that, just fucking missed. Like how?
I definitely changed my elevation, I think, on that one.
But I thought I had you for like before you could like break out of that. It's so weird. Like every single time I think I've got something, it's like no, you don't. And like I sidestepped that, but I still keep getting hit.
What?
Mubby.
It happens. I'm still gonna ping I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry, motherfucker.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm doing terrible tonight.
It's okay.
It happens, man. Do not beat yourself up.
I'm not. I'm just like it is what it is. Like I can't make myself be better, you know what I mean? That's the problem tonight, is the fact that I can't seem to like get over that hill. There's like slow nights where you're like, all right, I got to build up to it, warm up, and then suddenly you're like, get in a groove. But I have not been in a groove for 4 hours.
Whoa.
I think
It's like Everything I want is just coming out late, or not at all.
I think the hill. I think that hill is like, for me, it was like just reading matchups and like reading people. It was like when it was like, oh, these are this person's tells. I've learned how to pick that up. It's like playing poker or something. I don't know how else to describe it.
Look, all I know is that I felt real hot when all of a sudden we were playing against that new Gundam guy who I felt was really good. And then all of a sudden we managed to actually take the third game, and I'm just like, oh Nelly. Oh Nelly.
No, I never use him.
Oh, what, new Gundam?
No. Arch.
Oh, yeah. RK is fucked. I love that suit. I just don't use it enough because it unleashes dark power.
I'd like yucked art.
Oh god, that suit, like,
That
that is a
looks
suit
so
that I would
dumb.
play. That suit's dumb.
That suit looks so dumb.
Oh, it looks hella dumb. They put that in this game? Our days are numbered. Video
I
games
think-
will be canceled.
Were you gonna call it no?
I couldn't tell if we were doing like one more or not.
I think.
Oh, they're in a match right now. Oh, they're in a match with the Orange Bar people. Oh.
Here,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go ahead. I'll pull it.
Okay, cool. If you're gonna pull the plug, then do you have?
Yeah.
Are you logged into the Twitch account right now?
Am I?
Yes, because I am not.
Yeah, I'm on as mod.
I was about to say, do you think we might be able to raid someone real quick? Actually, I don't think mods can raid people.
I don't think I can pull that trigger, but I can actually sign in with the actual account.
Let me see.
And pull that trigger.
Okay, yeah, I don't have permission, so if you could sign in real quick, and let's just like pass this off to someone, I guess.
Yeah, here.
Yeah.
Here's what I'll do. Oh, someone walked in the room now.
Oh, hey, honey.
Oh, hi, Mark. Oh shit, it's Jungi Sean. I know that guy.
Well, all right, fine. I'll keep it up.
I guess we're playing a little longer.
I guess. Never mind. He's just left the room. What the fuck? Like, are we coming in or not?
Maybe he heard us say, "Oh, we're closing," then he left.
No, see, they're jumping in and leaving. Like, all right.
Oh, hey, honey.
What the hell? Like, they didn't even show up in the list.
Oh man.
Maybe they like couldn't actually join. I don't know.
Okay, so are we cutting then?
Yes.
All right, kill the room then, I guess. Whoever has the power. But I guess before we head off, let me go back to the talking head screen because we gotta have our closure. All right. So that was real interesting though, in terms of just like being able to like actually sit down with people and kind of go into more of like a personal nitty-gritty style, rather than just being like, okay, here's the basics of the basics. And I think that was actually a really interesting way of like teaching people, and I was like really about it.
It's something we can use if we see like they're not like like we can take this as an opportunity to talk about like these advanced like movement techniques, but if they seem to be doing that fairly well already, we can talk more into like their unique stuff, their like the unique little problems too.
Yeah, because I know I had to do that with a lot of me talking with the new Gundam player actually turned into just like regular like talking turkey, and it mostly just turned into staying close to the ground and kind of like spacing out the funnels a little more.
Yeah.
And same with like Shinobi, where I was just like, oh, you already know about a lot of this stuff. Here's like some small optimization stuff that you can do that might help, and like I like that type of teaching. It was very interesting.
There's a variety of things for me to cover with different people.
Yeah. Also, Genesis, don't worry about it, my dude. I'm happy that people actually stuck around to the end.
Yeah, it's like this goes on for a long time anyway, because like working with each team takes like 24 minutes minimum.
But oh man, I would not actually trade this for the world. I'm so happy that people are sitting down, learning this game, taking it seriously, and just it makes me a happy boy.
Yeah, hopefully it's getting like hopefully we're getting like some good records this time, now that I've not been responsible for deleting it by accident. So.
Well, it's all recorded, and we'll have the VOD up on Twitch, so I will pass off this VOD when I'm done to EDL. But thank you all so much for stopping by. EDL, are you logged in at all?
Yeah.
All right. I guess. Is there anyone that in particular that you would want to raid? Or I can just choose someone to raid.
You probably got more on them than I do at this point.
All right. I guess. Just /raid Nerd Josh, I guess. Because I know he's been he's been like trying to play for a while, and right now he's on that KOF grind. And I don't see anyone that I know that's like playing Gundam.
Let's see what's going on here. Yeah, obviously no one's playing Gundam Night. Like, what's going on?
What's up? Where are the Gundam people?
I'm dead serious. I have no idea what's going on there. Like, I even tried to ask over an EE, and it's just dead. They're talking about Pokemon.
Huh.
What's going on? What the hell is going on?
I don't know.
Hold on, I gotta go pull up the... Oh, I don't have to do that. I got the login information right here.
Yeah. Ooh. Gundam dead. Gundam has just died. I am sorry. We are about to end and raid Nerd Josh.
Gundam died before we could teach people how to play Gundam.
No, Gundam ain't dead that way. It'll be back on my channel Monday.
Oh, well, okay, fine.
You should hop in on Monday, Ace. Stretch your legs and be all like, oh, hey, it is I, Ace. I play the video games on a Monday.
I hate video games.
I think everyone that loves video games hates video games. Like, let's be real.
No, I do like them. My partner will tell you I'm an addict.
Oh man, mood.
So they rightfully should.
Oh man.
There's just so many. There's just so many gacha and so many robots.
Oh, gacha is an addiction.
It is.
Oh no. But I guess at this point, I will stop the recording at the very least, and that will let my CPU breathe a little bit.
Do it.